Testing the mic. Hello, hello. 3 hours of birthday cringe. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let me know if the mic is on. It should be, but you never know with these things. One time I went 15 minutes into a stream thinking the mic was on, and it wasn't. It wasn't 15 minutes. It was like 5 or 10, but it felt like eternity. But yeah, all right, excellent. Mic works. Love the avatar. Thank you. And welcome to an off-the-cuff, off-schedule Zero stream. I guess it'll be a good morning to anyone who's joining in. Anyone else should be going to sleep. eWorm says the purple hat is dead. No, yeah, it's sad, but I shouldn't keep drawing myself with the purple hat, even though it's my favorite hat, because I haven't worn it in years. It's just so old and faded. I wear a black hat now, which, you know, I've gone through 2 or 3 of them at this point. Oh, hello, Tails. Thank you for hopping in the stream. It must be late for you. We got West Coast here. We got cross seas folks today. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Why do all artists wear hats? I feel like writers wear scarves and artists wear hats. It's a very strange thing. It's like we evolve into our clothing like Pokemon. It's 11 p.m. Not that bad. All right. That's fair. I've gone to sleep much later before, like today. And if you're still around at 12, we'll get to wish you a happy birthday too. Tails is over in the West Coast, so it's not their birthday yet. But yeah, this is gonna be a kind of a new thing that I hope I'll be able to do more of. I got the idea from a stream I did a while back where I just read through the first act of my Nuzlocke and had commentary and all that stuff. It was a lot of fun, I think, revisiting old material with people who have also read it before. This will be a little different. The read-alongs won't be like, you know, the commentary won't be as in-depth since I'm not the creator, but I thought this would be a cool sort of thing to do more of. Like, you know, as to share my favorite Nuzlocks, definitely to like revisit old locks that I haven't read in forever, especially some of the really old ones that people don't really want to read anymore because the style's, you know, old. Nuzlocks have changed so much since when I started, and it's just kind of a nice celebration kind of thing. We'll probably want to tackle Petty Artists Leaf Green at some point. Landwalker has a great Nuzlocke that I want to get to. I might want to read P&P by Pio when it finishes, because she's really close to finishing her run. Carrot Chipper has a black and white run called For Victory that's almost done too. I think we're just waiting on the last update. So that's a really fun one that I might want to see if he wants me to read, or will let me read rather. But yeah, no, I decided to do the stream today because it is eWorm's birthday. Happy birthday, eWorm. Yeah, this is a comic that I read way back a long time ago. I'm not even going to put out a year because I can't remember, but it's such a long-running series, and he's such a great writer because he goes so in-depth with the characters, and like there's all these plot twists, but it's a little too powerful for me, because like by the time he came back from his hiatus, I was like kind of blanking on some of the names and like plot points. So this is one that I've really wanted to get back to and revisit from the beginning. But it's like an odyssey. It's like really long. So this is a good excuse for me to revisit this run specifically, just because it's so long, and maybe get some new readers who are intimidated by the length. But yeah, in any case, happy birthday, eWorm, and let's catch up with the chat, and then I'll get started. Tails says, I love scarves. Tails is a writer turned artist. She's got a newer Nuzlocke. She's actually celebrating her 1 year anniversary today, June 1st. She's gone a whole year without missing a single updating weekly. She's got I don't know what the size is, but they're like single page sizes, not like a long update, but still weekly is intimidating. And that's actually an interesting thing about the eWorm's Nuzlocke. You'll see it's called Yonkoma, because Yonkoma, I think, means it's like the Japanese sort of comic strip style where it's four panel gag strips. One of my favorites is the Azumanga Daioh, but yeah, it's mostly shorter episodes, but you'll see his latest ones have some really long updates. We won't be able to get to those. Like I said, it's really long, but we'll get as far as we can. P&P's anniversary is today too? What? Oh my goodness, everyone's celebrating something today, it seems. Oh, wow. I celebrated mine like a little too early, it seems. Okay, we're Pokemon protagonists. Of course we wear hats. Offer a kid a hat or a scarf and decide their future. We need a third option. You got the sword, shield, and magic wand. You got a hat, scarf, and what's the third option? Hey, so fun adulting tip. Don't wait until 11 p.m. tonight. Your bills are due. Oh my goodness. Tails. Good luck with that. Hopefully you get that sorted. Happy birthday from the past, eWorm. Yeah. Alright, let's get started, y'all. And I'm just gonna click on begin reading. So this is the front page. Unfortunately, the way I have it set in the stream, there's not gonna be a cursor. Give me a sec, real quick. Let me take this and just shrink-a-dink-dink. There we go. Yeah. Won't have my cursor on the screen because I'm sourcing the browser, but look at that cover. This is newer art from his series. His style changes a bit throughout. So remember this, and now let's jump into the past and revisit some old work. Let's see. Taxes are still less complex than my comic. Yeah, I would believe it. The challenges rules. Only catch the very first Pokemon you encounter in an area. If failed, there's no second chance. Oh, by the way, guys, like I said before, I'm not the artist or anything. I wanted to have maybe have artists in voice chat and like be able to comment along too, but I don't know how to work the voice chat and how to get voice chat into the stream, so and not everyone wants to be in it anyways. We'll leave that alone. I'm gonna do my best voices, but they're still not going to be great voices, and they're gonna be inconsistent because I don't know what consistency is. There's no cursing, so if there is cursing in the comic, I'll probably censor it on the fly. Trying to keep the the spirit of the dialogue, but sorry for butchering any context. It'll probably work better with the curse words if it's written that way, but I just can't really say them physically. And very little, almost like no sound effects pretty much. I when I was reading mine, it didn't work out very well. I'm not very good with the whooshes and the clangs, but we'll see if I'm inspired. Yeah, this is more of a reaction, like sharing kind of thing. Consistency? Never met her. Is she friends with productivity? I think they live together. I don't visit very often, but I have friends who know them. Love to get to talk to, but yeah, I don't know how. And eWorm is the artist writer, and he's in the chat on YouTube, so I'll be reading his comments as we go along. So hopefully we'll get some, input there. But this is more of a read along where I'm just having my revisit reaction, almost blind, honestly, because it's been so long. But let's see how much I remember. If it's a gift Pokemon, it still counts. I like that rule because I used it in my own run. I'm assuming it's like trades and stuff. And I know a lot of people don't do duplicates, but I like having duplicates. If it's like a one-time thing. I guess I get it if you like play the game often. You don't want constant. Okay, let's see. One catch if the first encounter in the Safari Zone flees, I get 2 more chances to catch a Pokemon. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and can no longer be used. It's really interesting reading these rules because reading the comic, it's almost like, where's the Nuzlocke? It's just the story. Oh, look at that! Doug the Coward. I love this old style. It's still so good. Look how flat that Squirtle is. I love it. Alright. I hope it's not too small. Alright. Chapter 1. Or is it page 1? I don't know how to call these. Hello there, everybody. The name's Gary Oak. One of the few residents of Pallet Town. What's that? You want to meet more? Hey, Gary! Here you go. Doug. I admit, him depending on me used to make me feel cool. Feels nice to be depended on. Wanna SNES at my place? Why not? But lately... Oh, come on! No! Bad Doug! Stay! It's getting out of hand. Oh, let me follow you into the toilet. Oh, how do you love that? I like it! It's charming. Let's see. Try not to have swearing in my comic. The few that are there should already be censored. We should visit more. Yeah. Alright. The same. With Grandpa's help, I can separate myself from Doug. From now on, instead of me, he'll have a Pokemon for a companion. I feel kind of sorry for the one he picks, actually. They're all the same. Inside, moron! Those are Pokeballs. Oh, man. Okay. So, my favorite part of most runs is the rival. I'll just right up and say it. A lot of my favorite runs are my favorites because of the rival, and if not, it needs to have a really good rival. And that's one of the things that really drew me to this run, specifically, is that it just starts, boom, Gary Oak, right on the front page. I'm like, yes! Is that one okay? You tell me. Then how about this one? Pick whichever you want. Sheesh, Gary, be a man and decide. You actually went there. Oh, Doug, it's your decision. You're supposed to be the one making the decision. Decision! Speaking of, as usual, you're hopeless without my help. You did not just say that. Fine, I'll choose. And I pick this one! Oh, or this one? Ooh, I like that the ... are little Pokeballs. It's cute. Man, look at that anime hair. It's so big. You really went all out on that hair. Doug's a great protagonist. Well, Pokemon are overrated anyway. Pick one! Then I'll pick the same one as you. There's only one each. I'm out of options. On the contrary, you still have all 3. I need to stop laughing. Ooh, okay. Gotta compose myself. Okay. This is like a blast from the past, man. I, for one, appreciate the floof. That's right, Tails. Your starter has quite a lot of floof as well. Oh no! Look at the Squirtle. Okay, eWorm, say what you want about your old style, but your Squirtle looks amazing. Fine. I'll take your stupid Pokemon. You're welcome. Doug chose Squirtle. Are you my master? Am I? Yes, Doug. Yes, you are. Oh, he's so cute. I don't remember how adorable your style used to be. It's so, like, loose. I like the faces. Braum. Don't worry, Master. We'll have a great adventure together. Braum the Squirtle. Male. Ability, Torrent. Pallet Town, level 5. Lonely. Oh, no. I didn't realize he was a lonely nature. It must be because his mom never loved him. I've always wanted to travel the world with a trainer. Get strong. Well, at least one of you is excited about it. And we'll find friends, win battles, get stronger, evolve, and have a million beautiful children. Wait, what? I'm no good, Gary. I made him cry. Oh boy. I'm no good for you. I wonder if I should read the descriptions too. I guess I'll leave that up to you, eWorm. I got some tea here. We're gonna go for as long as I can today. About 3 hours, I think, is usually my limit. But if I cut out earlier, it's because it's pretty late at night for me. And I spent all day playing Undertale, which you might not think is like hardcore exercise, but my whole body was tensed up in that Undyne fight. I'm trying a genocide run for the first time. I'll take this one, I guess. Huh? Gary, you're coming too? Can't let you hog all the fun, can I? Why didn't you say so earlier? I'd get nauseous. Oh, him spinning the Pokeball around. Hey, that Gary right there. Oh, I'm like circling it with my mouse, but you can't see it. I need to put some kind of cursor thing on the stream that I can move around. But that second panel right there, that looks like a Gary. That's like straight out of the anime Gary Oak. Wow, that's a load off my mind. With you around, this journey will be like a walk in the... What's an adventure without a rival, after all? Gary used rivalry. It's super effective. Oh, come on! Oh, man. I like this idea of using the game background, the game image as the background. It's really cool. And I constantly use, like, isn't rivalry like an ability? So it would never be super effective, you know? Like, but I constantly use super effective for things that wouldn't be either. Like Leer, I think, wouldn't usually be super effective because it's a status affecting move, but it's more funny if you say super effective. If you read my descriptions, we'll get way less done today, but I put lots of thought into those, especially nowadays. Well, you heard it here, folks. Read eWorm's descriptions. And also, yeah, I like to read descriptions only when I get to, like, when I catch up. When I'm going through, I usually just, like, wanna get through the story itself. Laughing, there are also comments that show up when you hover the mouse over the image every time. Oh, really? Gary can spin a Pokeball on one finger endlessly because cool. Oh man, I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me that. That's really fun. All right, trust. But why, Gary? I thought we could, together. No, I've had enough. You need to stop clinging to me so much. You have Braum. You can depend on your Pokemon now. But Gary, What? He's a turtle. Oh, that face. Ha, curious stranger, you fell into my trap. Now with the power of this alt text, I command you to... Did you know this next one was gonna come up? Did you plan for this? Do you guys even see it on the... You don't even see it on the screen. What a one indeed. Oh, he is indeed. That took forever. What's this? What's this foreign words? Fushigi dane. What's that mean? Is that hold on, let me guess. It's turtle in Japanese. Then let's see what this turtle of yours can do in a battle. Who's that? Who's that Pokemon? It's a Bulbasaur. The seed on its back grows along with the Pokemon itself and serves as a source of nourishment. Strange, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you said the thing. You said the thing. I think Bulbasaur's Japanese name isn't it strange, or something like that, like strange, isn't it? And then it evolves and its name is Isn't It Strange? It's a pun of some kind. It sure is strange. That's such a cute Bulbasaur. Oh my goodness, look at the toe beans. It really is strange, isn't it? You see? Strange, isn't it indeed? I know, right? Oh, such a good Bulbasaur. Entering the double digits. Bulbasaur, you mean Shiki. Oh, Bulbasaur's Japanese name. Okay. Strange seed. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, I can't remember but when it evolves, it's also like something along that line. Tutorial. Rival Gary would like to battle. I'd really rather not. Let me take care of him, Master Squirtle. No, there's no running away from a trainer Pokemon battle. Versus. Are you serious? Allow me to explain. Nobody needs your tutorial, Gramps. Actually, I think I do. No, you don't. Shh, now shut up and battle. Poor Gramps. The joke. Oh, come on. At least let me make the boy or girl joke. Fine, whatever. Ahem. Tell me, boy, okay, thanks. Counter with tackle, Bulbasaur. I'm not cleaning that. Oh. Oak looks so cool. He looks like Looker. He's like an old Looker. Smack. Braum used Tail Whip. Faux Bulbasaur fainted. Honestly, I can't tell if he's crying because he lost or because Tail Whip doesn't do damage. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do damage unless it was different back in the day. I don't know. Well, Doug, now do you see how reliable your Pokemon can be? But I won. Apologize, you hear? Apologize right now. One punch! Or Falcon Punch! I guess One Punch Man wasn't in back then. The last episode, I remember making me laugh out loud. That was one of my favorites when I first started reading. Oh, it's Braum the Squirtle. Squirtle, squirt. Alright, failed. What are you doing to your Pokemon? But he hurt your Strange, isn't it? Of course he did. It was a battle, and stop. Leave Master alone. Calling him that already. Yeah, just name it Strange, isn't it? Oh no, that wouldn't fit. The little Squirtle jumping. I've never seen Squirtle's feet done like that. It's really cute. Let's see. I say never, but like obviously I have because I've read this before. Get going. At least your Pokemon knows he should protect you. Do you even need Pokemon? Oh, that's Squirtle talking. It's like, do you even need Pokemon? Gary just like does attacks and blocks on his own. So cool. Not the right reaction. Whatever, take this and those. My purpose! You clearly lack balls. Now get going already. Yep. He doesn't. I really like the way that the backgrounds are done. It's so, like, effective. and the characters still stand out on top of it. It's like, I can't tell if you faded the background, but somehow it just works. So, you're a Squirtle, right? Yep, the name's Braum. Wait, did Doug not name him? Did the Pokemon just come with names? And was it a water type? Correct. Pretty excited about this adventure thing, aren't you? You know it. Oh, it's Mom. Bye, Mom. So, how about I see you half the way? Twice, please. Dang it. Scary. Okay. I'll tell only you. I'm not really good with adventures and other such stuff. You don't say. Well, seeing as I can't read the map, I guess we have no choice but to use the only way out of town. Fine, I admit I'm scared. Pokemon have claws, tentacles, horns, and no doubt carrying countless diseases. Not to mention some can breathe fire or summon thunder from the skies or mess with your mind. Magikarp, seriously? That's one of the ones you're scared of? You don't understand. They're very dangerous. But, afraid of Braum. But you can befriend Pokemon like me. You're not afraid of me, right? Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Apparently not. Well, I'm not going to let your scares ruin my adventure. We're getting some friends. That's a strong-looking trainer you got there, Turtle. Ready the Pokeballs, Doug. I heard our first friend over there. Oh man, look at that intense expression. Oh boy. Now that's not a way to treat a lady. Oh, he's trying to punch her. Yeah. It's a little hard to see the action lines, but they're there. It's a demon bird from hell! It's a Pidgey, and I'll take care of it, so shut up and get ready to throw a Pokeball. Such confidence for a brute. Never underestimate a lady, Turtle. Begone, minion of evil! Smack! In YN, Pokemon just have names, and the trainers learn them. Since you can talk with Pokemon, why would you get to give them names, I figure? I mean, you don't change people's names by befriending them. Well, that's why they're called nicknames, right? I had a person at work who just randomly gave me a nickname, and it's actually kind of funny. So I don't mind nicknames, but I know people who definitely don't like nicknames. No, my dude, it's a Spearow. Oh, yeah, that's Spearow. Yeah, if you see a Spearow, that's the demon bird from hell. Especially if there's a bunch of them. Is it Z or Zaya or, how else would you pronounce that? I think Z, like C or P, Z. But I want to say Zaya or Zia. I used to be a wild Pokemon like you. But then I took a Pokeball to the beak. Protect me, Braum! Clearly I'm lucky to be caught by this guy. Silly Doug, Z is now our friend. Our family. So attempted murder is how you make friends, huh? Oh. If I had a Squirtle, I would just pick it up by the shell and like swing it around. Zia, not Zaya, or Z. I don't know. Zia the Pidgey. It's so cute. BFFs. Sorry for that. You kind of surprised me. Please don't kill me. Hey, look, Doug turned into Rayman. Well, no use airing grievances, I guess. Then welcome to the team. My name's Brahm. Nice to meet you. Likewise. I can tell we'll become best friends in no time. Kind of lonely, aren't you? Best friends forever! I think I know why. Oh. Training. Our trainer doesn't seem very... Oh, that's Zia talking. Our trainer doesn't seem very reliable, though. Let's just say we're needed. Brahm! I'm being attacked, Brahm! Help! Oh, we're needed, alright. But speaking of wild Pokemon, how about a little training? You're right. Let's show them how things should be done. My Pokemon are monsters. Is that so? Oh, man. Whoa, look at that Squirtle. Style change. Someone started using references. Oh, man. Zach. I always feared this day would come. The day my beloved is captured by one of those human trainers. True, love between us, however, shall not be destroyed by such a cruel twist of fate. Rest assured, Zaya, my dear, place your faith in the feathers of me, Zach, for I will run to your rescue without wasting another. I'm also planning on following them. Want to come along? Seldom does a human manage to catch me so off guard. State your name. Gary Oak, Kanto's champion in speed. I don't know that word. What language is that? You seem confident. Very well then. I will allow you to be of assistance. However, I question your motives. Zia is mine, human. What kind of sick pervert do you take me for? I love when the Pokemon of the rival teams have like some kind of connection outside of just being the rivals trainers. Like in Gold and Silver versions, it's always the trainers. I mean, the protagonist's Pokemon knows the Pokemon that gets stolen, so it's like there's that dynamic there. But it's neat to have other Pokemon do it too. I guess that's kind of a benefit to having Pokemon that can talk. Inspi is from Latin. Champion Inspi means future champion, basically. Yeah, I can infer the meaning. It's just the pronunciation I'm not so sure about. 20! Oh, it's a bonus page. Faves. Yonkoma Nuzlocke just got its 20th fan. The following is a special strip dedicated to all you readers. Keep watching over us. 20 friends! And more to come. With us today is the author himself to reveal the secret behind her popularity. What? Me? Hey look, it's you! eWorm, it's you! I better give you a cool voice. Well, I don't know about any popularity, but there's any secret, then it's that I'm trying to improve with every single strip and make a make a story I myself would like to have. It's me, and you know it. Or did you actually think people read YN because of a guy like him? Well, I did kind of make him the protagonist. Why you know Repels and Viridian? The voice is spot on. The second place... Wait, what's going on? This isn't a Yonkoma. Oh man, Vang the strongest. This is it, guys. This is the moment history is made. Second place again, huh? A lot. You'll never beat him at this rate, you know. Shut up, bird brain. You lost in the semifinals. Seriously though, why does Vang even keep participating every month? It's boring with him winning all the time. He's an a-hole, that's why. Like, okay, we get it. You're strong. Now give the newcomers a chance. Like I said, an a-hole. Strong? Give me a break. You guys don't even know what the word means. I'm not even close. It's the fan favorite. Vang the strongest. This is like Fire Dog to Yonkoma is to Fire Dog to my comic. Format change? Gasp. Yeah. Occasionally we'll break the Yonkoma format and get these like awesome long comics. But yeah. What do we say? Call it brodents for life? As I thought, training here is not enough anymore. The best solution would be... You heard me, a rematch. Bingo. I don't get it, Gary. Why would we need to fight? Oh, I'll gladly tell you why, Doug. In the name of love, apparently. Zia, my dear, I've come for you. Zach? What? You two are lovebirds? Ha! That was a good one. Never do that again. Wait, what happened? Rip, Doug. Zia, why didn't you say we separated you from your boyfriend? That's no boyfriend, that's Zach. As usual, my dear, you're so adorably bashful. Truly, modesty is a ladylike virtue, thus a fitting one for you to demonstrate. Don't even think about following me, Zach. I didn't get captured to still deal with your delusions, Casanova. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Are you familiar with the term tsundere? Tsundere, my... So you're just a stalker? Don't be so vulgar in front of my darling. Infighting, huh? Good, I thought I'd have to get rid of him. Better be grateful, Zach. I think I just saved your life. Don't take away Brahm's friends. Nice expression there, Turtle. Clearly the trainer of those two is much more competent. The dead trainer in the grave. Oh no, Gary's hair. Anyway, I still want a rematch. I haven't forgotten how you humiliated me earlier. I won. Yes, I won. Want a battle? Then who you gonna call? Me! I challenge you, trainer. And who might you be? The name's Vang. Just the strongest Pokemon around these parts. And it just so happens that I want to join those guys. So I'm going for the first win in the new team. Seriously? Interesting. I accept your challenge, little one. What does Bulbasaur sound like? Bulba. Oh no. Bulbasaur and Braum are both gonna have these raspy voices. Is Bulbasaur a girl or a boy? I can't remember. Another rat, huh? Bring it on. Another rat? With you thinking like that, the battle is over before it even begins. Vang, rumors about him reach even the Viridian Forest. Let's see why. Miss! You're mine now! Miss, problems? None at all. Thanks to you. None at all. KO! Hit 3 times! Oh no! Rip Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is male. Okay. Zach! Forget it, boss. He beat me in the past already. What is this feeling? I'm trembling all over. Wow, amazing. Indeed. I thought you looked familiar. When was it? In May, semifinals. I failed to impress my girlfriend because of you. Kinda makes you get why Doug is scared of Rattata, huh? Scared. Is that it? Anyway, I'm with you guys from now on, cool? Great! New rival. No, that's not it, but then could it be... Now that I got myself a trainer, the league is just a matter of time. It's that, isn't it? I'm excited. Second place for the 11th time. Why is Vang even still allowed to participate? Maybe I really should train in Viridian Forest. I could just avoid the poisonous ones. Who's this? Oh, it's the rocket guy. An ambitious Pokemon? How about I lend you a hand, huh? I've got quite a few antidotes to spare anyway. Ooh, I like that face. That face that he's making in that split panel. Like, you can really see the thoughts going on. Personally, I think the grave joke is my best so far. Just don't slow me down, human. Don't worry, I won't. So I don't know if you can tell from this distance, but Vang has this sharp fang, and this Rattata has a flat fang, and I don't remember when eWorm talks about it, but somewhere later it oh, maybe here. Parents. Vang the Rattata. Allow me to introduce you. What kind of situation is this? Doug is going to be my trainer from now on. That's all nice and dandy, Vang, but does he have what it takes to support you? Can he be entrusted with our child's life? Sure he can, Dad. No worries. What am I, a boyfriend proposing? Vang, dear, having a trainer is a responsibility, sure. You're having fun now, but you can't just give up on him when you get bored, you know? It's a living creature. I know, Mom. A pet? I'm a pet now? I really like this dynamic. If you try to do a new voice for every character, you'll need like 20 voice actors to help you. That's true. That's very true. Oh man, Vang the Rattata. Wow, I didn't realize that when you said you did a Christmas special, I didn't realize it was this early. Look, it's our boy N. It's your boy N. Why are you playing Jesus, Vang? Seems like I'm just the closest to him in awesomeness. Who do you think taught Jesus to be cool? Isn't it about time for you to be the star of the show? I'm on it. It's supposed to be gold. It's not even the remake. The budget, Doug. I think of the budget. Oh boy. Father always wanted me to play one of the three kings, I think. Oh, it's cute. It's so cute. Established. For some reason, I thought it was like establish and abolish, like smashed together. I think it's the font. The trainer's a pet. Yeah, it's kind of deja vu for you, Tails. Not that Cindy thinks Elma's a pet, but it's very close. I like how it goes from like introducing your parents to your boyfriend / girlfriend to I want to get a pet. You have to take care of it. It's a living creature. So what exactly do we have to why exactly do we have to go in there? Because I'm getting all the gym badges and Pewter City Gym is on the other side of this forest. However, no matter how much of a spineless wimp of a coward Doug might be, Viridian Forest is a labyrinth filled with Pokemon, many of them aggressive and or poisonous. Thanks, Zia. So anyone has a plan? Befriend them all! Beat them up! Go back home? Excuse me? Thus, all the characters' personalities have been established with one panel. Yeah, there it is. That's the show, guys. Compromise. I don't want to go there again. I don't want to remember. Okay, then, here's what we're going to do. He's got more of a, what kind of expression would that be? That's not so much scared, it's almost like apprehensive, I guess. I don't want to go there again. More like that. I don't want to remember. The first Pokemon we encounter, we catch, like Braum wants. After that, the forest is Vang's training ground. A compromise, then. I like it. You have your team's leader's praise, lady. Complimented by being a jerk. And what does Mr. Pacifist think? Mr. Pacifist thinks he doesn't like Mr. Arrogant. You're welcome. Well, the plan does respect all of our opinions, so let's go with that. I think you'll find it doesn't. All of our opinions? Let's go. That's a really clever way to do the Nuzlocke challenge. I like it. That's the show, everyone. Nervous dread. Yes, that's the face. Oh, I'm really I have a bit of a penchant for blood, and I'm really excited for that flashback. I hope we can get to it. Viridian Forest. Stop that, Vang! What gives? Let's get out, Vang. It's the last. What's that, Mr. Pacifist? Jealous of my winning streak? Slash. This is not what we agreed on. Kick, slap, gnaw. Vang, really, we've already... And what does this bag appear? Why does this bag appear only when it's needed? The hammer space for your hammer space. Your bag in Pokemon is basically a hammer space where everything fits in, even a bicycle. But then if you don't want to draw the bag, you just put your bag in your other hammer space. Put it in your pocket. Crunch, Hyper Beam. Vang knows Hyper Beam already? Poison types. Vang, seriously, we run out of... Okay, Weedle, I bestow upon thee the proud title of my 50th victim here. Effing poison types? Oh, look at that Vang face. Oh, he's so beat him up. Hey, that's our new catch, if I recall correctly. It's a special one. Hey, one of you Dougs, give me another antidote. Would you just listen? We're out of antidotes. What if you get Oh no. Doug whited out. Yeah, reliable. Wait a sec, that's not right. I'm gonna challenge the Elite Four. I can't die here. I found myself a trainer specifically to avoid something like that. You're not gonna die. I know the way out, huh? Try to stay calm or the poison will spread faster. Zia, you take care of the bugs, but be careful. He knows the way. Gust. Oh no, that bug catcher. You didn't color his pants so it looks like his bum's just sticking out under his little shirt there. You guys saw it, right? Doug being reliable? I'm not going crazy, right? Guys? Braum is completely flabbergasted. Hey, guys, wait for me. Oh, you're still here. Hey, guys, wait for us. Yes. I love this team. You got a Rattata for the leader and a Squirtle for the trainer. Braum's like catching Pokemon. The bug catcher was supposed to be wearing shorts, but I guess he looks like a naked butt. He's just butt naked. He got his pants blown off. Your Pokemon is in top form again. Well, duh, I'm Vang. Poison is just a blood type for me. You're welcome. Doug, hey Doug, guess what? Thank God! Gross! Doug, listen! Sorry, Braum, what is it? Oh, I wanted to say that I caught... You see, back in the forest, I actually caught that Weedle for myself. Yeah, I want to try myself at this trainer business, see? What is something like... Wait, is something like that allowed? It sure is. I can't believe you caught that guy. Oh, what's that? Is Mr. Arrogant afraid of my little bug Pokemon? No, it's just I kinda can't kill him now. Hello there, little one. I'm Braum, and I'll be taking care of you from now on. What's your name? Or can't I? Just you try. So Doug has a Squirtle, and the Squirtle has a Weedle. Yeah! Oh, look, he's such a proud papa. Oh, my boy is being shy. Then I'll give you a name. I shall call you Steen, and you shall be mine, and you shall be my Steen. You disgust me. Here, Steen, meet Uncle Brute. Say hello, Uncle. Steen, the Weedle. Viridian Forest, level 5. This kid's got potential, and you'll turn him into a sissy. I just don't want him to become a serial killer like his uncle. Are you kidding? Look at his needle. This is a veteran's wound. What are you insinuating? I'm stating the obvious. Papa and Uncle, natural enemy. Hello, sweetheart. Natural enemy. Hello, sweetheart. The only kind one. I don't really like Finding Nemo, but that one line. You don't like Finding Nemo? Steen the Weedle. Let him live his life. He can be a serial killer if he wants. Let him live his best life. He's already got a penchant for blood since he almost killed Vang. Fighting is not murdering, it's a sport. What do you think the league and the gyms are for? Well, I've seen you fighting only in savage wild battles so far. Good point. Very well. Let's go to the gym. I'll show you a battle so great, you'll beg me to train Steen. Right now? Why waste time? I was born ready. But what about Doug? What about Doug? Do you even know the way? Trust me, I can smell strong. Since when are the challengers to buy tickets? This is not the gym, rat. And what's with that museum look? What is this, Unova? I don't remember the gym looking like a museum. Where did you get that background from? Where's that? What is this place? It's been so long since I've played Fire Red though, so. Venipede. Doug, I think it's time you tell us what you've been hiding. Hiding? What do you mean? You need to ask? Back then you forgot all about being a coward and got serious all of a sudden. You apparently know the forest well too. Not to mention you're not a total moron like you want us to think. You knew exactly who to send against the bugs. Oh, that, see, I was a Venipede in my previous life. Nice try. But I won't get tricked into believing you don't know what Pokemon live in the Viridian Forest. Man, she's good. And add knowing about Pokemon from faraway regions to the charges. You got Steen slowly crawling up the couch. I miss these old days when it was like Pokemon talking to each other and stuff. Nowadays it's all gym leaders and human characters, which is really cool. The museum, she's good, but you're also bad. Is that talking about which character is that referring to? Now that's interesting. Trust me, the interesting part hasn't even started yet. I'd swear I heard somebody challenging me, but I don't see them. Personally, I blame the closed eyes. Excuse me, but I'm not exactly allowed to give badges to wild Pokemon. I'm not a wild one. My trainer believes I don't need his help, so he sent me here. Here, he gave me his trainer card for confirmation. When and how, Vang? Vang just pickpockets. Oh, come on, Doug. It's just a Weedle, and I'm no longer gonna believe you're afraid of Pokemon anyway. Plus, you're off panel. Come back. Oh no, you don't get it. I am afraid of Pokemon. Really, it's complicated. Then you better explain it well, honey. You're right. I guess if we're going to be traveling together, you should know my backstory thingy. What's a protagonist without a dark past, huh? And you there, you better prepare some more of those big pages of yours, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Dang it. Alright, stepping stone. Looks like we got another big... Oh no, it's not a big panel, but it is slightly out of conventional style. Prepared to be the first stepping stone on my way to the league. You see, Braum isn't actually my first Pokemon. I had another one back when I was a reckless, stupid kid. I'm like... trying to... Yeah, that's Doug and... I thought that was Gary for a sec, but that's just young Doug. Because he's got the Gary's necklace thing. Come at me, bro! Oh, no. Chapter 2. Just a Rattata. It's such a cool pose. Vang is awesome. The crazy kid. Gary, look, they're airing your grandpa's old match again. Makes you want to try catching something. Know what I mean? You're still on this? Today I'll do it. Come back here, you're gonna make me a traitor. Not the crazy kid again. Dang it, Gary, how are you doing this? Doing what? All the Pokemon love him. Was it ever established in canon that this famous battle was Professor Oak's? I don't quite recall that, but I would believe it. What do you even need a Pokemon for? Of course, you're right. I have no need for a Pokemon. It's not like your insane sister beats me to a pulp every day. Don't call her that. Okay, sorry, but you're not the one she abuses with her stalking, with her slicking strength. No, what I meant is, well, you walked right into this one. Doug Runner. QED, Gary. Also help. Don't call her that because she's right behind you. Gotta love me some weird titles every once in a while. Quod erit demonstrandum. Is that Latin again? This comic it's too highbrow for me. Don't go into the tall grass! Kick. What happened to the punch? Good luck. Good job, sis. Kicked him right into the tall grass. Good job. he got hospitalized. Stop blaming yourself, sis. You heard the doctors. He's probably gonna wake up soon. And when he does, I bet he'll tell us about how he dreamt of becoming a Pokemon trainer. Even as he speaks, he's probably accompanied with the various Pokemon he caught. Rattata and Pidgey, for example. And something more rare, too. Maybe a Squirtle. Thank you all for reading Yonkoma Nuzlocke. We've sure had a fun ride. He just dies. That's it. He'll never... Oh, it's one of those... Man, can you imagine? It's one of those, like, Ash was in a coma all along. Don't just mess with other people's flashbacks. Was this I gotta check. It wasn't even an April Fool's. eWorm. It's my headcanon. Oak versus Agatha in the League. That's really cool. I like that. Tail says, I know it was in the manga. Okay, cool. Yeah. I like when there's some, something that's so iconic, like the first battle that you see with the Gengar, and the Nidorino. And then it's like, oh, actually, these characters that you knew all along are the ones doing the battle. Alright. No choice. Okay, back to things that actually happened. No, my vision! And what happened was... Hey, guys, look at that one! She just won't let go of me. I guess I have no choice but to keep her, right? As long as you're okay with having bars on your windows. That poor thing. Such a kid. You can't just pick up Pokemon and claim they're yours. Without a license, you're not allowed to own a Pokemon. But I don't want to wait. You're such a kid. See, even without a license, you can still befriend wild Pokemon. Such relationships can be as fruitful and fun as the ones recognized by the League. Here, I'll even mediate for you. You need it after that bad first impression. Hi there, little one. Sorry for that idiot. He must have startled you, but he's actually not... He's not that bad. You know, forget it. I'm keeping that cutie for myself. She's so cute. Ah, they're both so cute. Oh, Daisy kind of reminds me of, what's her name? Last Order from, what was it called? A Certain Magical Index? Anyway. White Flag. The plan is simple.
One person distracts Grandpa while another borrows what we need. The third one gets the most boring job of just guarding our new friend. We'll decide our roles with rock, paper, scissors. Look at that, Doug. A white flag made of paper. Well, the role of the C person suits him the best anyway. Let's let him. Oh yeah, sure. Feels Sorry, I'm like half checking the chat while I'm reading. Oh yeah, sure feels good using rock. Gee, I wouldn't want to be that person who uses scissors instead. Yes, I get it. You're the B. How come I'm the only one nobody asks for opinion? The B as in the best. Shut up. Oh, okay, not the only one. You'll teach me how to cope with them, okay? Aw, look at them. They're actually getting along. I like this Gary a lot. Scar. So Doug started to train that Rattata? You bet he did. She was opposed. Why is Gary in this storytelling narrative? What's it called? Bookend? A framing device. Why is Gary in the framing device? He's not telling the story. That wasn't quite bad, however. Unfortunately for you, all a battle wound like... Wait, what? Unfortunately for you, all a battle wound like that will do is leave a scar I'm going to consider honorable of my dedication. Did I miss something? I'm starting to think he's better off as he is now. Is that so? Then I'd better do all I can to keep it fresh for you. Don't you agree? Long story short, they were getting along surprisingly well. Let's just get to the part where she runs away. Oh, okay. He's also telling it to his team, I guess. When was that established? I have a hard time telling Zach apart from Zia. So, like, occasionally I'll just, like, use the wrong voice. But my voices all sound the same anyway, so... Meh. Sherlock Holmes, yeah! The great Sherlock Holmes. She never ran away, but to be honest, I also wondered why. And so to find the answer, the great Sherlock Holmes arrived in Pallet. How do you say that? Sherlock Holmes. His Watson turned out pretty useless, so he had to work on his own. I'm telling you, she just loves my training, that's all. In the end, he stumbled upon the answer by sheer accident, and with it came the most stunning surprise of my life. You can't tell anybody, got it? Promise me? I told you twice already, 1 massage a day and my lips are sealed. Now, on with the cute flower. Oh man. All this time, Daisy was a normal girl. She's just a girly girl. I don't see why you would hide this, though. You're a girl. What's wrong with being a little girly? Well, it's the boys. See, I would lose in their eyes being a girly girl. Who cares what they think? Or could it be you're in love, Flower? I'm not. It's more, say, what do you think about Gary? Your brother? Why? Just answer. Well, he seems a bit passive. Goes with the flow, I guess? Exactly! So with someone like Doug consistently around, he'll get tangled in his trouble every second without an adult supervision. You're not an adult, though. I am. I don't have a choice, really. When our parents died in an accident, Grandpa vowed to take care of us. Crying Daisy! Oh no! The whole world was against us, since it would hinder the work of the world's most brilliant Pokemon researcher. But Grandpa didn't care about what the world wanted, and we're extremely grateful for that. However, the fact is, Grandpa indeed has a lot of work, and most of the time we barely find time to eat dinner together. A dinner I make. Just like all laundry, dishes, cleaning, all me. 'Cause I'm responsible, you know? I'm an older sister. That's right. I'm above fooling around with clothes and makeup and being pretty. I'm bored now. Why did I even do something so stupid? Never mind. Just remember not to tell anybody. Yeah, I don't... I get the whole
not wanting to do girly stuff, but she actually wants to, it seems. I have friends who are like super tomboys, and it's so funny when I find out that they actually really like girly stuff, like princesses and unicorns and stuff. It's really cute. Hinagiku. Hinakiku. Man, Latin and Japanese. This comic is really putting me through the ringer. The very next day, Grandpa took us to the Viridian City where he had some business to take care of. Psst! Hey, Gary. Doug's father was on an important business meeting in Nunova at the time, so Grandpa took him with us. Guess what? Or whom I've got here. Wait, Daisy said we're not taking Hina with us today, didn't she? So I was supposed to waste the rare chance of training on something stronger? Viridian Forest is close and we're going there right now, bro. But isn't Daisy technically Hina's trainer? It was her who caught her and all. I don't think she'd like the idea. Duh! Why do you think we're sneaking out so she doesn't see? Quick! There's a limit to the... what's that word? Distracting power of merchandise. He'd get tangled in his trouble every second without an adult supervision. I'm responsible. He seems pretty passive. I'm an older sister. Gary, what are you doing just standing there? Hurry up and... I'm not going. Come again? I'm not... Let's not do it. It might be dangerous. Dangerous? First time Gary has ever refused to go along with him. I love this dynamic. It's such a role reversal. It's like you start the comic thinking Gary's like the big tough guy and Doug's the coward who like follows him around, and then you have this flashback and it's like boom, role reversal so early in the story too. And the whole comic is like this. Everything has like a deeper kind of... I've been rereading One Piece lately, and like it kind of reminds me of that, where you meet these characters, and then you get those flashback episodes where it's just, okay, buckle down, you're gonna end this story in tears, kind of thing. But yeah, this is awesome. First time Gary has refused to go along with them. Don't be stupid, Gary. We have Hina, our own Pokemon. That's the safest we can be. We'll be back before you notice too. I'll just catch another Pokemon. Catch what? Sheesh, it was supposed to be a surprise. Remember, it was me who got the Pokeball for Hina, right? Well, being clever little me, I secured another one. That's not what we... That's theft, Doug. What? A troublemaker and a bad influence. Daisy was right about you. You went too far, Doug. Oh, I see. Daisy was right. How clever, brainwashing you into another rules-following spoil sport. Don't talk about her like that. Sorry, is she standing behind me again? Fine, whatever. I no longer feel like taking you with me anyway. And I don't care what trouble you get into, either. Boys be boys, fighting over a girl. It's hard to side with either of you when you're both being idiots, though. Wait, Hina, what are you? And one of you idiots doesn't even know about the locks on Pokeballs. Well, without somebody to stop him, the kid is as good as dead already. Of course, I'd refuse to cooperate, but still. With an empty Pokeball to abuse, he'll probably try to enter the forest anyway. My, isn't that a problem? Maybe we should call Daisy. Fine, jeez. I'm only going to give him a good kick, though. That makes two of us. Can I just say, I really like Doug's outfit, even though it's literally just a gray t-shirt. It, like, looks really good on him. And then... Ah, dang it, Doug. You did it again. The hatching season, how lucky. Beedrill are extremely territorial too. Why aren't they attacking though? Could it be? Okay, kids, listen up. I have a reason to believe these guys
were Kakunas and Metapods just moments ago and are still kind of adapting. But even if they don't attack for now, they don't give us any openings to run either. Which means we have to make one. But how? By striking first, obviously. The second I do, run to the exit. Got it? But if you do that, won't they fight back? No bug can outspeed a Rattata. I'll be fine. You worry about yourselves instead. Now run! Gary, where have you been? Grandpa got worried sick. Daisy, thank goodness. You have to do something. You have to... Gary, is something wrong? No, never mind. I need to do something. You stay here. You're being strange, Gary. What's going on? Don't worry, I'll take care of things myself. What do you mean, things? And where's Doug? Gary! I can't believe you can't even run away. That's just how scary stuff works, okay? But it's an emergency. It sounds like it, but as I said, the gym leader's not here at the moment. Oh, look at cute little Gary. My friend's in danger. Then what do I do? Listen, boy, right now I can't rescue your friends myself, but I can lend you one of my Pokemon to help you. Bloody labyrinth. I could swear the exit went this way. Hina, wait, I can't. Oh, man up. We're running for our lives here. Thank you, sir. I'll definitely return the favor someday. And I will. Watch out! Splatter! Oh! First death, and it isn't even the in story one. Wah! Rip Hina. I'll definitely save them. Grandpa stopped me on my way back into the forest. Made me tell him everything. Turned out he'd known about Hina Giku from the start. Daisy actually got his permission. She had to promise we'd stay out of trouble, though. Of course, Grandpa knew what was going on in the forest at the time, the hatching season and all. He and his Charmeleon saved Doug in the nick of time. Still, I'd never seen him this angry. Oh, that expression. It's just so heart-wrenching. Ugh. I like using God as a expletive, like, you know, as a expression of basically the whole take the Lord's name in vain kind of thing. I never really got into doing it, so I only use it in conversational terms, and it's not really my my thing. I'm just not used to saying it, you know. If I'm not like talking about it in a you know, conversationally, I'm just. It's not so much that certain words are like so bad that I won't say them. It's just my personality. I don't know what it is, but like, yeah, it's kind of. I don't know why. It doesn't feel right sometimes, and I don't know. I can't always make those kind of decisions on the spot like super well, so I just kind of whatever it as we go along. Just read as you want. We'll see how it goes. 'Cause honestly, like, what kind of god do they you know, believe in anyways? Let's see. Some champion I turn out to be. 'Cause of me, Hinagiku got... In fact, me and Gary getting out alive was a miracle. I was utterly powerless, pathetic, unable to protect others or even myself, and Hina paid the price. So I decided to give up. I would never again even think about becoming a trainer. I would never catch a Pokemon. I would not get excited over a battle. I would never take a risk. But now Gary forced me into this, and I start to feel like that stupid kid wants to come back. Gary says to change, to become stronger. Stronger enough to no longer need Daisy's sacrifice, Hina's sacrifice, nobody's. Instead, I shall be the one helping others. And I believe I'm finally strong enough. Strong enough to bring back Doug. To be continued.
Oh man. Is that the chapter? That feels like an entire like arc worth of character development and story, but it's just all crammed into one episode almost. Lying to a little kid in trouble. Such a despicable man you are, Giovanni. That's an unfair accusation. I don't recall telling a single lie to that boy. And how about the gym leader isn't here? Why, that's the truth. Aside from me and my Pokemon, there isn't a soul alive in here. Oh, man. I really like this comic, you guys. Q&A. Oh, Q&A. Okay. You got me again. Every time I see this, I go, what? Alright, well, we'll skip this one. Q&As are a lot of fun. Ooh, that was my belly. I don't know if anyone heard that. It was rather loud. Is this the next episode? Alright. Disrespectful. Okay, Q&As and backstories. Can we get to my epic victory now at last? It's always good to trust your Pokemon. But what your trainer is doing seems quite disrespectful, Rattata. Vang. Find that trainer, Jerry. Tell him to come here ASAP. Yes, sir, Brock, sir. Is that really necessary? Oh, excuse me. Let me take a drink. And why not? Worry not. He already knows I'm better than you anyway. Your bit is getting old, you know. My point is, won't Doug have a heart attack if he sees you fighting a gym leader? Probably, and you should, wait, and you say my bit is old. 2v2. You say you're gonna win by yourself, but gym matches have to be at least 2v2. Rules. Really, now? I don't think I like where this is going. It's just formalities, pacifist. Pacific? It's just formalities, Pacific. I wouldn't let you into my battle if you begged me. Good, 'cause I wouldn't battle if you were dying. Then shall we begin? I said I'm not fighting freaking Mr. Lamy here. I keep telling you, Lear, don't belittle our challengers. You're in for a surprise, Rock Brain. Rattata, seriously? Those aren't even good to train on. If you're not up to the challenge, I can send Avi. Don't you dare! $10 on the rock guy. You kidding? 20 on Brock. They're gonna fight. He has a Roggenrola? No different. Wait just a sec. Did you just bet money I'd lose against my own trainer? $20. I'm curious as to what your reasons are. Well, what do you expect? You Geodude are no different from regular rocks. Where's the threat? I'll show you where, Scrash. I'm watching. Ooh, whoa, you okay, bro? Didn't see you there. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. This is the awesome thing about the 4-coma format is you get the punchline at the end, and usually it's like a reversal. Pacific equals pacifist plus water type. Pacific Ocean. Thanks, eWorm. I got it. Yeah, no, I got the reference. It's just the word itself looks so close to pacifist that I was like, I read it wrong the first time, and then I had to do a double take. But this face is just so awesome. Oh, there's more Q&As. Let's get back to the story, shall we? I want to see Vang kick some rocky butt. Da 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 da. Nobody makes a fool out of Lear the Geodude. Not just once they don't. Wow,
You've really dodged that once. You've already dodged that once. I must be stupid. Vang, behind you. Just keep punching. What's that supposed to be? Oh, rock throw. Vang! Rock throw. Smash, smash, smash. Who's the fool now, Lamey? Vang? Oh, I have a good question. Could it be that one guy who has just given his opponent free ammo? Ooh, he's so cool. Look at him catching the rocks with his toes. Vang is so cool. Son of a impressive. A Rattata that knows rock throw. But still, if that's all, if you think a couple of rocks will be enough to beat me, then you're a couple of rocks, you say? Nonsense. You... Just one is plenty. What? My eyes! Well, that was easier than I expected. So the rocks were just a distraction. His plan from the beginning was to blind Lear like this. That's certainly his best option. One question, Rattata, if I may. It's Vang. Ask away. It's common knowledge Rattata's fangs are strong, but smashing a rock like that is still something else. Exactly how did you do this? How, you ask? I see the stories about me haven't reached here yet. That's the first time I feel his boasting is actually justified. I am Vang from Viridian. I have devoted my life to fighting, training to become the strongest. Thus, my life itself is your answer, leader. I like that answer. Lear, that's enough. What? I'm still fighting. I won't lose against a Rattata. You're blind, and he's already proven he can smash rocks. Return. But... Gym Leader's purpose isn't to win, Lear. It's to test the trainers. And I've decided Byron will be perfect to test what I intend to test next. Well, if it's Byron you're sending next, I guess he should do a satisfying job squashing this guy. That's right, leader. Enough warm-ups. Bring up the big guns. Very well, Rattata. Vang. Let's see how you cope against a bigger opponent. Such a cute Onyx. My goodness. Look at those big googly eyes. To be continued. You know any other tricks? Continuing to battle spells your death. My name is Vang. Was this no bravery but recklessness? No, stop. Is that like the preview? The next time on Dragon Ball Z. Now that's what I'm talking about. Speechless. So, where's my opponent? Oh, a water type, eh? How smart. No, it's just formalities. Actually, it's me you're gonna fight, if you don't mind. Oh, Rattata, is this a joke? I could smash you even by accident. Demonstrate. Smash. Like this. No way. I see, like that. Indeed, getting hit like that would be pretty nasty. You know any other tricks? eWorm, you just pump out these long pages like crazy. Even back then. Finishing blow. Why, yes, I believe I can think of a few more. The squirrel doesn't intend to battle, Byron. So just make that Rattata surrender. Don't go overboard. I told you already, my name is Byron used dig. Vang! Ouch! Are you okay? Just shut up for a sec. I'll take that as a yes. He jumped off just before the impact, but what exactly is he doing now? Is it rest? No, he still hasn't taken any damage. Anyway, does he think Onyx locate the target based on sound and wants to... No, it's the exact opposite. His whiskers. I can see you. Ving! Miss. He's sensing the vibrations. He's locating Byron himself. Dig isn't going to work either, Byron. Don't give him room for evading your attacks. Ha! Good luck with that. I can dodge whatever you throw at me. Oh, well... most of it, at least. Rock slide! Is he, like, spitting rocks from his mouth? That one definitely hit him. It's interesting. We always have fire Pokemon who can breathe fire. That makes enough sense.
Water Pokemon, like, shooting water kind of doesn't make sense, because it's like, where's all the water coming from? But you can sort of say, like, oh, well, you know, our bodies are 70% made of water. The water comes from somewhere. Obviously, flying Pokemon can, like, use their wings or whatever to blow gusts of wind. But we never really see rock or ground types, like, producing rock and ground from their bodies. I would assume Byron is, like, picking stuff up and spitting it out, but it kind of looks like he's shooting the rocks, like, producing them from his mouth, and I think that's kind of cool.
That was an impressive battle, Rattata. However, you lost. I'd rather you admitted defeat. Otherwise, Byron will have to deal the finishing blow. Don't make me repeat it anymore. My name is Vang. Oh gosh, Vang, your eye. I've noticed, thank you. And don't give me your pity, Braum. The battle ain't over yet, and I'm winning the badge if it kills me. Kills? Well said, little one. When two men fight, only death can interrupt. Impatient much? A struggle is no fight, though. You have no means to hurt me, while I've already proven able to hit you despite your speed and tricks. Please give up. Continuing to battle spells your death. We'll see about that. Was this no bravery but recklessness, Master? Finish this with Rock Slide. Roger. No, stop! Truly, it was a satisfying duel. However, the best tactics and courage can't change the simple fact. You are just a Rattata. To be continued. Golly! How does one win? Well, it's pretty simple, really. You hit and avoid being hit. What's that? Easy to say? It's impossible to predict the opponent's every move? You're right, that's impossible, but also lame. Rather than predicting, isn't it easier to control them instead? From the start. Impossible! He's climbing the rock slide! Let's say you dodge every single one of the foe's moves but one. Which one do you think they will keep using? Of course, it's easier to avoid each time. Likewise, don't expect your own tricks to work more than once either. You can, however. That's Byron! Protect your eyes! Expect them to fail. Schmack. Wow, that was a good try. You actually made me scared for a moment. That was no try, leader. That was me winning. What? Don't you dare hurt my friend! Water attack! If you want to trick your opponents, trick your allies first. I knew you had it in you. Blank. You okay? Water gun! You figured that out. What just happened? You helped me beat Brock. Good job. I did what? Hey, something is weird. Say, you planned that from the start, didn't you? You only pretended not to know about the 2v2 rules. Obviously. What? You used me. You intended to make me fight all along. Duh, why would I take on an Onyx when I can just bring a water type with me? Well, joke's on you, cause Steen isn't going to become a battler. That's what the trainer card was for. No way. Fighting spirit! Be proud, you've become a role model for your kid. All according to Kekeku. This is such a multi-layered scheme. eWorm, your battles are a lot of fun. For anyone who hasn't read Yonkoma, it tricks you in the beginning by saying it's like a panel by panel sort of Yonkoma style gag comic, but all the battles are like, they're not just punch 'em ups. There's always some kind of twist going on and some kind of, I don't know, victory through riddle solving almost. And it's not always that the characters have to solve the riddle. Oftentimes it's like, can the reader figure it out?
Like, obviously we knew that Braum was there, but to say that, oh, well, Vang just, like, planned for him to join the battle all along. I like these character dynamics. You even included the Kikeku Meek's plan. Vang, about your eye. You didn't get hurt on purpose, did you? And what if I did? I'll escort you safely back to your parents. Geez, why so serious? Nah, the plan was to pretend. I guess a leader's Pokemon is a leader's Pokemon after all, though. Well, I'm glad we were at least this much of a threat. Here's your reward, Rattata. No, Vang from Viridian. Oh, I like that he passes it to the Rattata. So, about the rematch, I'm free this Friday. Vang! No. Oh, man. All according to Kikeku. I'm saving that. Alright. To be continued. Standing up. Stand up above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out. And the trainer arrives just to receive the prize his Pokemon won. Oh yeah, about that. Haha, just kidding. I can tell when I've been completely tricked. Tricked into tricking Jerry into tricking you to come. Ha ha ha. You probably know this, but having 8 badges allows you to face Elite Four without participating in the league tournament. I will look forward to seeing you stand up to those guys. Oh, hey, that's a really cool. I like that. I don't remember that that bit of world building, and it's like snuck in there too. But the idea of a league tournament, like how what Ash goes through every season, where you have like the tournament style. What's it called? The tournament tree. You know, the thing with the matchups. I guess that is pretty cool that you would do the league to get the what's it called when you would participate in getting the 8 badges in order to not have to go through that tournament. I really like that idea. Did you come up with that yourself, eWorm? Oh, Goofy movie song. Yes. It's not quite. It's like stand up versus stand out, but it just came to mind for some reason. Anyway, not sure if he can stand at all. Well, if Doug won't do it, there's somebody enthusiastic enough right here. Oh, I love that Braum expression. And just like, instead of biting a handkerchief, it's his tail. Oh, his big fluffy ears are so good. Your Squirtle is very expressive. I have to say, like, squirrels are actually kind of hard for me to draw because of the shell. It's this like immovable object that has fleshy bits coming out of it, but yours looks so on proportion. It's really good. Oh, Steen is ready to have some fighting spirit knocked into him by Uncle Serial Killer. Alright, weakness. Still, that battle was way too risky, Vang. You could have died. Which is why I got Braum to fight, remember? I know what I'm doing, okay? I might be the strongest, but I know when the opponent is stronger. And that's why I like Vang. He's not... He's arrogant, yes. But he's not, like, over so. He's also clever about it. After all, if anybody knows anything about weakness, it's just a Rattata. There's layers to these characters. Those wounds look terrible, though. You really, like, captured something that looks painful. Man. Oh, gosh. Pawns. Cheer up, Braum. You just evolved. Are you worried about Steen? Actually, it's about Vang. Manipulating and lying isn't something friends do. He really does see us as just pawns in his Conquer the League game.
But things are sure to get tough eventually, and then I wonder if he will even hesitate before just throwing the pawns away. Let's go. I don't know who coined the phrase shoulder Pokemon, but I like the idea of a hat Pokemon as well. You got your shoulder Pokemon like a Pikachu or a Let's Go Eevee, and then you got your hat Pokemon, which are usually birds shaped, but Rattata can make for a good hat as well. Good old Braum. Even after all this, he still just wants to be friends with Vang. So who is that monster? If we don't figure something out, it won't be just Vang who will have to abandon you, Braum, assuming we'll live long enough to make such a decision. Very discerning, very discerning. Wah, 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 wah. Falling behind, chapter 3. Okay, let's see. We started at 2 o'clock. It's 3:36. That's 1.5 hours. So I think we can do another chapter. I'll go through another chapter, and whatever time that ends up being, we'll stop there. Major, yep, big old major shaped hat. You just gotta be careful, because if your birds like to roost in your head too long, you gotta be careful, because a lot of them grow up to be very big indeed. Well, that didn't take long. What was your name again? Emergency? Oh, you missed me, and you know it. But I can see that Brock did not. Dang, that was a good one. Oh, you can, oh, you missed me, but Brock didn't. Oh, you can. Good. Then how about you do your job and make it so I too can properly see? That okay with you? On the other hand, one eye is already plenty, isn't it? Oh no, put that needle down. No, thank you. No thank you with that. Overheard. Maybe you should do your job of being a trainer's Pokemon, Mr. Gensey. Especially given that I overheard your trainer talking about when you weren't here. Wait, what was that? Well, if you're curious, just ask him. Even if it wasn't about me, I don't see how it might be interesting at all. Oh my goodness, sorry. Ever thought of becoming the main villain? A fitting role for you, I'd say. On his mind. Though now that you mention it, this story was about someone very, very similar to you. That awesome, huh? Okay, I'm listening. Not to me, you're not. All right, that whole asking business. Well, maybe I should hear that story. What in the world is Sylveon's type anyway? Even Doug's story might have some merit. It might enlighten me. Yeah, speed up the character development. Who knows? You just like throw in a Sylveon. Oh yeah, training Steen. You guys ready? That really is the only thing on his mind, isn't it? Leadership. Hold it right there. Me and Zia just had a talk, and we agree that you're not responsible enough for me to take my eyes off you. From now on, you're not leaving my side. Say what? Okay, lady, what is this about? Who granted you permission to give this kid stupid ideas like that? I think you'll find everybody who values their lives will follow Doug's leadership instead of yours. Well, let's take Doug with us to the Viridian Forest, if that's how it is. Zia, who told you to give me stupid ideas like that? Military. Okay, you ready to go on a rampage? Okay, at this time of year, the worst we can encounter should be a Kakuna. Oh, scared Doug is kind of cute. Here it is again. We're on the enemy's territory, soldier, and nobody's going home until this is, I don't know why, but I'm having trouble reading today. We're on the enemy's territory, soldier, and nobody's going home until this is no longer the case. You catch my drift, soldier? No way, sir. No way, sir. Is Steen talking? I don't remember Steen being able to talk. Would the civilian step aside? Oh, Brahms holding a sign. Wow, okay. Brahms holding like a cutout of a word bubble. Would the civilian step aside? Today's not the bring your parent to war day.
Bring your parent to war day.
You're not breaking our deal this time, Vang. Just a little training is all. Don't listen to him, soldier. From now on, the military is your father instead. And where did you two go anyway? Deserters! The hat falls over his eyes. I love how Steen wears his military hat. Just like hanging off of his horn. Oh, that Pikachu's so sad. Yeah! Bow and arrow! What's this episode called? Having fun. This is so great. It's like him and his uncle getting along. Pokedex. Well, as long as they're having fun, Sylveon is a fairy type, no kidding. Is this thing full of obvious stuff like that? Hey, best pal, what you busy with? Oh, I'm just playing around with Bulba. I mean my Pokedex. That's what this is. The Meowth's out of the bag,
Is that what it is? The Pokedex is just an open source Wikipedia that Oak makes all of his 10-year-olds go out and fill out for him.
I'll have you know that as Professor Oak's assistant, I actually helped develop this technological marvel. Mostly the, what's that? I can't read it. GUI, though. Wait a sec, you were Mr. Oak's assistant? Seriously?
Mr. Oak? He's got a doctorate? Oh no, sorry, it's not a doctorate. What do you get when you're a professor? A professorate!
Well, some stuff happened to make him force me into studying Pokemon under him. And it just happened I was helping him for like 8 years. Well, I've been Mr. Oak's Pokemon for years, and I never saw you. Wow, that's quite a coincidence, isn't it? Yeah, seriously. You are facepalming. It's not filler if it's leading somewhere. Yeah, this is the reason Doug is way better at this Pokemon stuff than he lets on. Oak's clever punishment. Children.
And he didn't even call me.
Look, Rob, we're in the middle of a mission. Whatever, Looker, my own son left to travel the world and didn't inform me. I don't get it, Kathy. Why would he hurt my feelings like that? Duh, he hates you, remember? Oh yeah, my own children, both so brutal, no respect.
Oh, that's his sister.
I think earlier in the comic I called her his mom.
I knew his sister had blue hair, but I wasn't sure if the mom did either, or that if he even had one.
Why, yeah, I'm Doug's sister. Did you think otherwise? Catherine Runner, age 21, looks motherly. Looks her age. Back to Kanto. Look, Miss Kathy, I'd be thankful if you did not make my partner depressed during our mission. Got any good news for him? Kids these days. Well, he chose to start with Squirtle, water type, like Dad's first Pokemon, following his footsteps and stuff. Squirtle? Sorry, looker, buddy, but this here investigation's all yours. I have to go back to Kanto. What? What's all this of a sudden? My son's life is in danger, Looker. Paranoid. Wait, what was that about danger? Why would having a Squirtle click? Your father is just being paranoid. Oh, you did not... Whoa, Professor, when did you get here? When did you get here? Huh, I see. It's not just your father who's paranoid. That's a perfectly normal question under these circumstances, and you know it. popping up in other people's houses. Incidentally, behold the fruit of my teachings, the 100% proof he's getting stronger. What? Steen is evolving already? Well, bug Pokemon are known for their quick average growth rate, unmatched by any other type. In fact, no other Pokemon in existence evolves faster than a Weedle. I'm more surprised you evolved so soon. It's true what they say, kids grow so fast. Incidentally, Weedle is the fastest to evolve among all Poison-type Pokemon and among all the Dual-type Pokemon in general. Steen also reminds me of a rumor I heard once about the so-called Viridian Mutes phenomenon. You know, I think I can actually buy that stuff about you being Mr. Oak's assistant. You didn't believe me before?
Admittedly, Pokemon World's houses are rarely ever locked. That's a good point, actually, yeah. People just, it's random kids just walk into your house. It's some kind of dystopian world where everyone is expected to keep their homes unlocked, and you're not allowed to complain if anyone with a Pokemon license comes in and robs you of all your stuff. The Shelsons. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. If nothing else, you're definitely much safer with that. Armor on, yeah. His little bow tie. Who else sees the bow tie on the Kakuna? 347. That would mean, is Tails still in the chat? Because I believe it is a happy birthday to Tails as well now. Happy birthday from all of us to you, and you, and you, and everybody's birthday to you, and you, and you. eWorm and Tails Simp, it's a happy birthday to both of you. Hooray! Apparently the bow tie is arms. Oh yeah, in some instances it looks like it's one fused thing, and then in some it's like actually popped out and like arm. I'm finally in the future with you both. You finally exist in the timeline in which you are now older by 1 year. Good job on making it around the sun, you guys. I hope you have another great rotation, and many happy returns. And many happy returns. For some reason that line always makes me think of Winnie the Pooh. Is that where it's from? Eworm, we did it. We made it around the sun. Yeah. Adorable. Daddy is so proud of you, Steenie. Steenie. Well, you won't be the Shelsons for long, so enjoy. I sure am gonna. Thanks a bunch, Uncle. Maybe you were right about doing a little training. What? Hey, keep calm and remember you hate me. Besides, the near-death poisoning revenge isn't even half as satisfying if I'm being thanked. Bonk. I like how Braum is just holding him by the tip. Like Kakuna is just so stiff, you just pick it up by the tip and swing it around like a stick. Bashful. Meanwhile. Love is in the air. Are you familiar with the term tsundere? It's not like I like you or anything. Baka. Why do I have a feeling we're missing something unbelievable? Revenge? Well, I guess you won't be poisoning anybody for now. Anyway, as the team's leader, I declare it's enough training for today. Results satisfactory. And while we wait for Steen to Beedrill himself, I gotta check the lady's fighting skills. Oh, Zia is good. She was once known as the Demon Bird. Beedrill, How did I not see this coming? War flashbacks. But I played Moon? New life.
So how's the new life treating you? Any trouble with the teammates? Any issues with that Doug fellow? No, it's not bad, actually. I mean, sure, the Great Vangs turned out to be a huge prick who cares nothing for the rest of the team, and Brom might have a minor case of being a psychopathic killer. But other than that, well, there's Doug and his complicated past that has made him afraid of Pokemon, which Fang doesn't hesitate to use for his own advantage. He's already declared himself the leader instead. But other than that, it's actually kind of fun. You have a lot on your plate, huh? Beak. You said your trainer has a complicated past, didn't you? Are you ever referring to the story about Daisy Oak? So you heard it too? You mean the story about Hinagiku the Rattata? Yes. Doug told me and Steen while the other were... Hold on a sec.
Daisy Oak and Hinagiku. Yes, I'm definitely following the right guy.
Steen? I've never heard of this Steen. Who is he? Why didn't his name come up with the rest of the troublemakers? Does that mean you get along? Is his beak bigger than mine? I love when he's jealous. I just wish my job didn't entail having to spy on secret lovers. It's a Weedle, Zach. Steen's just a Weedle.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
And no, your beak is way bigger. Very funny. Childish. Don't get jealous. You always have a new... you also have a new team. Where are they anyway? I didn't tell you. They're inside. Gary is having a gym match, but you're not with him? I thought it had to be 2v2. Gary knows how to catch Pokemon. You have your Steen, we have Ken. Don't go childish on me, Zach. She's not younger than me, is she?
Yes!
These two are like perfect for each other. Falling behind. I have 4 Pokemon already, and 2 of them evolved. The team is growing both in numbers and strength. Gary and Vang want to face the champion, and they are also getting closer to achieving that goal. Everybody is moving forward so quickly. I like how, if I can praise myself for a second, Gary's version was the story about Daisy, while Doug's was about Hina. Subtly showing the priorities. Yeah, because that's another thing. I didn't really mention it in when I was reading it, but the whole older sibling has to make sacrifices on their personality and their like interests because they feel like they have to be responsible for the younger sibling is really great. But what's great about how you did it, which I like even better, is that it's from Gary's perspective. It's from the younger sibling's perspective, like finding out about it and like not wanting that to happen anymore. Especially that it's Gary, because I like rivals, and Gary's one of my favorite rivals. I really like Silver from Emmy's run specifically, but I don't have much like emotional attachment to Silver as a character in general, because I never played the Gen 2 games. But Gary Oak, we had Gary way back with Ash Ketchum and the anime, so there's some real nostalgia for Gary. And also, can I just say I'm super proud of our boy for becoming a lab coat kid in the anime. He like finally dons a lab coat later on, and I love that character development for him. A completely different kind of Gary, obviously. Alright. Everybody is moving forward so quickly, and me, I'm still trapped in this forest. This realistic forest. So it seems like there are 3 formats. I guess I forgot about these kinds, but there's these like mini episodes where it's 2 small ones and a big panel. That wouldn't be considered Yonkoma, right? Because Yonkoma is specifically 4 panels. And then you got the long form, the big updates. Steen, you evolved! Ready to talk now? I don't think evolution can fix this, actually. So what are you two doing together, actually? Exactly. So what are you two doing together, exactly? I thought Lady hated Zach's guts. Zach, how long have you been here? Stop stalking me already. You're right, Z. Enough is enough. Some things just hurt others' feelings. So when I see you again, I hope I will no longer be a disgusting stalker. Zach, I'm really... So he says, well done, lady. With any luck, you'll never see him again. Speaking of good riddance, we seem to have lost Doug. Whoa, what's with this background? Where did you get this from? Walking so deep into the forest all alone.
Like prey into a galvantula's web.
What? Smack. Oh man, that's actually kind of cool. Oh man. I'm not gonna ask what happened to that kick, by the way. Oh yeah, because she's bracing for a kick. Just like in the flashback, she was bracing for a punch and then like kicked instead. I'll just assume it was the same thing that happened to all the other ones. Daisy.
After knowing him for 11 years, he finally blocks my ultimate move instinctively.
Daisy looks so cool. So, what are you doing here, Daisy? Don't tell me you're also traveling now.
You know, both my Pokemon hate the idea.
both my Pokemon hate the idea. Nah, I just got curious about how you two were doing. So you met with Gary already?
We talked on his way to the gym, yep.
Gym? Gary took on Brock?
They're probably finishing the battle as we speak.
And you're not there cheering him on because...
He doesn't need my help. Hasn't for years. Besides, I want to cheer you on during your battle instead.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble, but I already have the Boulder badge, though it wasn't really my battle.
I'm not talking about a gym badge, stupid.
You're not? But then, I don't really have any battles on my schedule.
Oh, you have, mister. The most important battle of your life. And I'm here to cheer you on. It's about time, Doug Runner. Fight!
The backgrounds are from some kind of visual novel, I think. But what's it called? It looks pretty cool. It made me think of Breath of the Wild. But obviously that wasn't out yet back then. First lame attempt at shading. Did this comic not have shading before? Oh yeah, it didn't. Oh my goodness. It really stands out though. I wouldn't have maybe pointed out that was what made it different, but this panel specifically, the background really fits. I almost could have believed that you drew the background if it wasn't so different from your normal style. But this moment where she swings and he catches it, Doug is really cool because he's the idiot, crouching idiot, hidden badass. Let's see. I have no idea what you mean. I have nobody to fight. I hate fighting anyway. Besides, we have the reason I shouldn't right in front of us.
It seems to me you're forgetting the most important thing I've been teaching you your whole life.
Oh, this is gonna be rich. Do tell.
The lesson was, I am better than you. You know, maybe it is a good thing you're not cheering Gary on. What? What I mean is, since I'm better anyway, you can stop pretending to be so strong in front of me. Frankly, it's annoying.
Pretending to be strong? After 11 years, you mistake me for someone else? I'm the wimpy coward, remember?
There it is again. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Stop it.
What? How is that pretending to be strong? Is it opposite day or something?
Look, the biggest problem here is not that you're a coward or an airhead or that your hairstyle is stupid.
Coward! Airhead! WTF hair! Oh dear, there's worse.
The number one problem is that you pretend to accept
except not overcoming that fear of yours. You claim you're perfectly fine with having no life because of one mistake you made as a kid. Nobody is strong enough to live happily with lingering trauma. Sooner or later, you'll just lose it if this goes on. Look, you got it all wrong. And you have to try it at least. If it's not for you, you can give it up. Like I once did with something I thought was my dream. But if I didn't try, I'd still be fixated on that and unable to move on. You've been stuck in this forest for like 8 years, Doug. Okay, I mean, it's all... I appreciate you worrying and such, but I've already moved on. Honest, I barely even remember how she... Crack. I've always thought about, I've always thought me becoming a trainer would be trampling on Hina's death. But what I'm doing right now, what I'm saying, I don't know what to do. But you're probably right, Daisy. I should know what both my options are. I've lived option A for 8 years now. But Hinagiku gave her life to protect a kid who wanted to become the Kanto champion. What was I thinking trying to kill the same kid all this time? I'm still afraid. I don't believe I can do it, and I definitely have no right to be entrusted with Pokemon's life. But for what it's worth, I will try my best to become the champion. Chapter 3 end. Woot woot! Alright! And look at that, 4 o'clock. If I'm doing my math right. Oh no, that's only two hours? How does math work? 3... Oh, that's only 2 hours. We have another hour left. Let me finish my tea. Maybe we can get another chapter. Maybe another 2 chapters. Oh my goodness. I just want to keep going. I like the opera music in the background. There's opera music. I can't hear the music, honestly. I have my audio muted because it's hard for me to concentrate on words. That's gotta be iced tea right now, yeah. It's fine because it's mostly sweetened condensed milk anyway. A bit hammy, this page. Oh man, I certainly know what that feels like. I have some dialogue that's so hammy I can't even read it out loud myself. I just get embarrassment palpitations. And it's like I wrote it myself. I put this on paper. But no, I think the dialogue flows fine. It's not too over the top. It feels like stuff that these characters would say. Hina's such a cute rat. Oh man. We're gonna get some rocket showdown. You can pause for a moment. I need to visit my toilet friend for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna finish my tea. I still have like half a cup left. Hot take. Some of the best lines ever are hammy AF. Hey, you know? They're the ones that stick with you. Backgrounds, got iced tea. I definitely need to finish reading my comic too. So the first act is on YouTube for anyone who wants to take a look. It's also 3 hours, so it's certainly a time drain, but if you have the time. And eventually I want to make PDFs of my other acts as well and give them a read through when I get a chance. I don't know how often I want to do these read-alongs. Obviously I'm not the best at reading even. It's like I tend to mess up who's talking, and I don't read the sentences quite right because my brain is like thinking of different things. But it's a lot of fun to go through and re-experience these comics with other people. Why Infinite is best Sonic villain?
Infinite is, I wonder, like, who's hammier, Infinite or Shadow? Because Shadow has, like, a whole game where he's just like, this is who I am! Hopefully we get Infinite back. I want to see more of that guy. I wonder what he was before he became Infinite. Because that certainly feels like some kind of character persona that he put on. No one's born like that, you know? I'm sure, like, happened at some point in that Mewtwo test tube that Eggman put him in. He has a backstory. Wait, what? Oh, it's in the comic. I really want to read the Sonic comic. And you told me which one to start with, too. I just can't remember which one it is. Sonic stories rely on Ham entirely. It's so good. It's like Sonic shouldn't work as well as it does, and some people may say it doesn't, but the people who enjoy it, it's like it hits the notes right. The new one is good and still pretty new. Is the new one Sonic Forces? Is that the new one? Quote unquote? Is it Sonic works when it leans into its nonsense. Yeah, I'm not as interested when they try to make it all realistic and like has humans and stuff, which is why I'm kind of glad in the Sonic movie you have Eggman with these crazy inventions and stuff and putting on his goggles with his mustache all like flared up at the end of the trailer. But I don't know, the rest of it seemed a little too down to earth and normal. Like, where are all the other Mobians? What are we doing with just Sonic? IDW Sonic and takes place right after Forces, with 4 prequel comics set before Forces. IDW, what does that stand for? In the works. Ooh, yes. If you like that craziness, you'd like the IDW comics. I don't know which... Oh, it's the company name. Okay. Isn't DreamWorks. I sometimes see screenshots of the Sonic comic, and I do like the style. I'm really kind of into the style for some reason. It's like, usually I'm not into the animal with like human hands and just, but it works. They keep putting Sonic in normal human world, but then it still has loops everywhere, including naturally occurring ones and bumpers and all that stuff that doesn't make sense. Maybe his presence through like entering the time continuum, the time-space continuum, like creates the chaos energy that automatically causes those things to appear. What doesn't make sense also is why Eggman always puts those bumpers and loops in his like his factories and stuff when it's just helping Sonic. Surely he's not running around bouncing off of them. Tauros baits. Alright, let's keep going. I can't believe Cat even let you leave the house wearing this horrible excuse for a Tauros suit. Doug's got a makeover and it's quite grimdark, I want to say. You really liked the Kaiba style tail, coattails back in the day, didn't you? This comic also works off of Rule of Cool. Like, is he wearing a bustle under his tailcoat? Who cares? Rule of Cool.
Say what you want. I still don't see what was wrong with my clothes. No, she's right. They were horrible.
That's you.
You look weird.
And I'm vague. Oh my goodness.
The boss. Makeover. That, and it's far from the last one. Yeah. I like his current look, but I also really enjoy his first look. His current look is very interesting. The hat I always imagine as being a lot rounder for some reason. But I like his current look and then his like first look. This one isn't necessarily one of my favorites, but it's alright. Do I look interested in your excuses? Actually, you don't. Makes it hard to understand why you refuse to just let me be on my way. Look, I had to give my monthly allowance to my bros, just so they would allow me to be the boss of this place for once. So would you just tremble in fear? You're making it so difficult. Fear me! Yeah, I think I'll take my leave now. Makeovers are good. Makeovers are good. The only human character that got a makeover in my comic, I think, is Bianca. And she did it twice, technically. Once because I hated drawing her original outfit, and the other time because I really liked her black and white 2 jacket. So I just wanted her to wear one. Rescue! A poison-type Pokemon is abusing a normal type! But this time, new and improved Doug is on the case, you fiend. What? To the rescue! Smack. He just falls. Huh. So this happened. Yeah, well, intelligent creatures fear me. Wait, what? Paching. Enthusiastic. So that does count as a catch, right? I can beat up the rest of the Pokemon here, right? I'm not sure if he will be very enthusiastic about being caught. I am not joining you. Not see you later. Told ya you look weird. Takes one look at Doug and just like whoosh. Look, this is indeed a solid art. Wait. Oh. Steen is pointing his stinger at him. Look, this is indeed a solid argument, but I'm very much a one-mon team and need no klutz trainer around me. Besides, I happen to be looking for something important, and I doubt you can help me. And thus... Wait, this energy. You already found it? My baby ran away! Dude, you get those clothes back and now. Your trainer. Okay, you weirdos, tell you what, I still refuse to join your little group, but I'll stick around for a while because reasons. Oh, okay. You can call me PG, but preferably don't call me at... Wait. You can call me PG, but preferably don't call me at all. Pretend I'm not here. PG the Pidgey. Oh, I get it, okay. Keen eye, Hardy. Also, you get rid of this guy and I'm out too. Yes, you can definitely see the master's craft. Say, I don't mean to be rude, but as a fellow Pidgey, I can't help but notice you look a bit weird, maybe? Your trainer looks weird. Oh, come on! Ha! Told you. Did you like give Doug this outfit knowing it wasn't going to be like very popular? Jet did get a makeover. She has a badge? Yes. Complete makeover. Oh, and if you've noticed, there was a recent makeover in the second to last episode, the one with the dragon. Her
what's it called? What's it called? The trick fang? No, that item that makes you fast. Oh, what's it called again? The sharp claw? The oh gosh. It's Quick Claw, that's right. The one that she wears around her neck. It popped out of her shirt when she bumped into Sir Francis. Pop! And now it's out. Doesn't really speed boost, it just randomly gives you first turn. That's the one, yeah. For some reason, I forgot what it was called. And I still don't know how that works, by the way. It's like... It's just a claw, but it makes you go first?
Handshake. You look amazing, Steen. All grown up already. Aw, Steen's little, like, eyebrows. I really like, the anatomy on him, especially the legs. How it comes down and his little torso. It looks really good. And his big old ears. I mean, I know they're like they're antennae, but congratulations, Steen. And I never properly told you this, but welcome to the team. Yeah, okay, forget the handshake. Fantastic. You know, I like your attitude. Hopefully I'll see the basis for your confidence in your battles. Actually, I'm not going to do no battles for you weirdos.
Yeah, Vang is a fighting fanatic. Don't pay any attention to him if you don't feel up to it.
Don't misunderstand, Fluffy. I could beat all of you with my eyes closed. I just prefer to conserve energy. Oh, now it's on! I guess you don't very much care about others' opinions, hmm? No battles with the teammates, Vang. Or with PG. Sure thing, Mr. Doug.
Come at me whenever he's not looking, bro.
Forget caring. You don't even hear me, do you? Zero, does any Pokemon make sense? Does any of Pokemon? I mean, some of it makes enough sense that you can, like, formulate a headcanon about it. Like, what's it called? The focus? The scope lens or whatever? It's like a scouter that can point out where the enemy's weaknesses are, so that's why sometimes you get a critical hit. Like, you can kind of get, like, figure out reasonings. Sometimes your Pokemon will touch the pointy part of the Quick Claw, get spooked, and jump in shock at the opponent. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what if that was it? Maybe that's it. Come at me whenever he's not looking. Kanto Roads. Let me guess, you're gonna be the champion in Fat Chance. I have 100% chance, as long as this guy here doesn't get in the way. Don't worry, Vang. I've decided to also pursue the champion's title, and with my newfound confidence, I will become the best no matter the hardships. Let's start a family together. No, don't show that one. Wait, is that the Unova champion? Kanto Roads, take me home. West Viridian, where I belong.
Sorry about that. She's a bit mischievous. Why don't you forget what you just saw?
Oh, believe me, I'd be glad to. Oh no, so that Sharon back there was an actual, like, projection. Wow! Are you a beginner trainer? Sure brings back memories. Also, was Daisy just walking around with this long coat in her back pocket looking for Doug? She's no champion. You know, Vang, just because she's blonde, you shouldn't assume, hey, I'm hanging out with you, Blondie. I'm aware how BS these stereotypes are. A researcher, isn't she? This is gonna be annoying. That Pidgey. No way. Actually, it only applies to women, Vang. I rest my case. Vang! Trade. Say, is this Pidgey yours? Well, he was caught in my Pokeball, so technically he is. You have two then? How about a trade? You want to trade one of your Pokemon for a super common Pidgey? She knows what she's saying, you doofus. Other Pidgey would be considered common, yes, but I am unique. Still, the answer is a no. I'm sticking around for your Beedrill. Well, at least give me your phone number. I'd like to stay in touch. Sorry, I kind of don't have a phone. Here you go! Eh? He also doesn't have a girlfriend. She's Daisy. She can materialize clothes if she wants. That's the least weird thing about her. She has that power. She carries a whole tailor factory in her back pocket. I just love Bianca not even flinching. Just not even a single flinch. And I like that you included her with Musharna? Was it a Musharna or was it a Muna? I can't remember. In this area, you were referencing that one Pokemon that like talks about a pink Pokemon, weren't you? Weren't you? Pink Pokemon with a flower. Well, I noticed PG looks different than your normal Pidgey. But for a Pokemon researcher to be this interested in him, what's so special about you? Well, I guess I can't separate a trainer and his Pokemon who are so close. Actually, he seems to hate the idea of having me as... But I wonder if you could maybe do me a little favor? See, there's this Pokemon who got sent to us by accident. And now he really wants to go back to his owner, who lives just north of Cerulean. Sure thing, I'm heading there anyway. Great, thanks a lot, don't mention it. But as far as the girlfriend thing goes, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I already have someone. And please don't mention this either. I'm trying to forget. Oh, also, I just wanted to, I just noticed when she's holding the Pokeball, she's grasping it by the white. And then when she puts it in his hand, the white is upside down. That's such a great touch! And also reminds me of Kidoo's comic, because she's also one who really likes to have Pokeballs upside down and such. I, always tend to just kind of have it red on top, white on bottom. Why, hello there, youngster. I take it you shall take the lady's place as my escort? Oh, goody, a senior. Zaiji, the Geodude, joining temporarily. Oh, he's also lonely. But still, glasses, huh? Someone heard about my gym battle, I'm afraid I don't follow. Yeah, I love this guy so much. I don't know what about him. Maybe it's his jowls. His little jowls that come down on the side. I'm sorry if I'm being really loud. I don't know how sensitive my mic is being right now, but I might be a little overexcited. No need to pay him any attention, Mr. Jaiji. Am I pronouncing that right? Zaiji. Welcome to the team. To the team? Hold on, chap. Oh, I love that your Geodudes don't float around, but they have to, support themselves with their arms. And he just, falls onto his bum when he, needs to gesticulate. Now, hold on, chap. No need. I'm the leader. I can't join your group of fighters. I'm old, nearsighted, and very much a scientist at heart. You picked up a useless nerd! We're just escorting him. Noise. We're not sensing anything yet, but our psychic types are checking every crevice of the caves. If the target is here, we definitely won't miss it. How long am I gonna wait? Very well. Be sure not to attract the gym leader's attention, though. Of course, boss. You told me they'd be here already. And what is this noise about? I'll take care of it at once, sir. Dude, be quiet. We don't want to be found out. I joined you solely to fight him. Give me my battle. Shut your rat! Vang, get your A in here. I'm sorry. Get your butt in here, Vang. We need to fight. I like how I named Zaichi after a manga character who was young, physically active, and kind of dumb. But he ended up an elderly nerd type. Whoa, what series is this? Zaiji. I don't know that character. Madame Boss. For goodness sake, Grunt, if you can't control a freaking ratata, at least have the decency to go away when I'm calling Boss Giovanni. Go patrol the caves or something. At once, madam. Thanks to you, I lost all my chances with Madame Ariana. My apologies to all Arianas in the world. I'm just not good at pronouncing names. Can't lose what you never had. You know she's way out of your league. Anyway, I'm sick of waiting for Vang. You sure he'll come? But she's so beautiful. Lot. We both saw him leaving the pewter gym with a trainer. Since they're collecting the badges, they're sure to head to Cerulean through here. It's just a matter of time. Just like Madame Boss was falling for you was. Can't we just go back to page 025, you know, when I was actually threatening? I don't think I should be listening to a villain. And that was ages ago. By this guy. And this disguise isn't fooling anybody. You need a brain to be a scientist, not just a coat. Caves. I'm not too heavy, I hope. It was from Cage of Eden. Do not recommend, actually. It's kind of like Lost in all the wrong ways. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, the Nuzlocke community has a very interesting relationship with that series because our very name derives from one of the characters. It's a series that I actually never watched, but I did see the first episode. I don't know if it was a pilot or if it's like the first episode, but it had a really good premise. Like, it started off really good. Also has the dumbest, most forced fan service I've ever been seen plastered on every page. Oof. The Japanese are like that sometimes, unfortunately. Even One Piece gets really fan servicey sometimes in all the wrong ways, but I'm okay with it. Fairy Tail's plastered fan service got a little yikes after a while. I couldn't really handle it after a while. Mount Moon is actually my birthplace. I could guide you, though it's been a very long time. That's odd. Why are there no Pokemon here? I always thought caves were full of wild Pokemon. Of course, I don't reckon I was missing much. Dislike battles. Disliking battles makes you unpopular, at least when it comes to us Geodude. We won't make a lot of new friends in here, will we? Unpopular? There's not a single Pokemon for me to fight, and you call it just unpopular? It's my fault. Does Vang think Mr. Jaichi is driving everyone else away? So, you're looking for a fight. I guess you never change, huh? Lot? What are you... challenging you to a battle, that's what. You doing here? Yeah. Vang, care to introduce your friend to us? Sure, but Lot is not really my friend. More like... he's your punching... What now? Oh, it is on. Oh no! Lot has gotten stronger. I guess you'll have to do for the warm-up slot. You won't be warmed up after I knock you out cold, Vang. Sorry about him. He's a little hot-blooded. Scratch, you're a second you're the second researcher I've met here. Is there something in Mount Moon? Oh, we think there might be something here. Something quite amazing, yes, but it's too soon to be certain. And since it might be nothing in the end, we'd appreciate if you kept quiet about it. How? How did he get so much stronger? Most trainers seem to think the human rules of getting stronger apply to Pokemon also. But that's not the case. Humans don't live in the wild. They don't fight for their lives every day. So while we are indeed capable to surpass our limits to protect ourselves, most Pokemon can do the same when attacking others. In other words, just fight to kill. Yeah! The sixth one. Sixth is a very hard word for me to say. Lady Ariana, we have detected a signal. That seems to match the pattern of the target's brainwaves. Very good job. Boss Giovanni will be most pleased, and you can be sure I'll put in a good word for you. If I may, please don't be too hasty with the report. While a perfect match, Malamar describes the signal as strange. Apparently it's very weak, too. I thought the target was supposed to have very powerful psychic abilities, but this doesn't seem powerful enough for a regular Abra. Then let's see for ourselves. Lead the way, Malamar. I'm beating him. I'm kicking his butt. He's helpless. Such perfect revenge. So how does it feel to be on the other end, Vang? Tell me just one thing, Lot. Exactly what in the world? Fight to kill? I'm not aspiring to be a murderer. Are you insane? Smack. Crash. Vang! Hey, don't get so worked up, Lot. I'm not telling you to actually kill other Pokemon. Of course not. What are you doing? He's clearly going overboard. Stop him. It's just a mindset. You know, a mode. After all, when the battle nears its end, you'll still be able to control yourself. Your stay on top ends here, Vang. I win this time. Won't you? It's time out for you, Lot. A lady kick. And I thought Vang's the obsessed one. Gasp! Whoa, that was just, you have your team leader's thanks, lady. Can it, Vang? Was I about to... Defeated by Lot. That was way too close. And why didn't any of you guys... What the... Aliens? Of all things! When Malamar was barely announced and I already put it in. You really like using the newer Pokemon. I like seeing cross-generational Pokemon cameos, especially in the older versions like Fire Red and such, because you don't usually see, you know, were these guys called LGM in Kanto? You don't see Malamar in Kanto, you know. It's quite odd, but I like it. What in the world is going on? Zia! Fang! Okay, who are you? Where did you send my Pokemon? All 5 will be disposed of in other parts of the cave. Disposed? Now we will be the ones asking questions. Where is Mewtwo? Where is what? Nice acting, kid, but Malamar can sense Mewtwo's brainwaves, and this area is the source of the signal. Apparently, it seems to be coming from above. The 6th one! Steen! One of them hit itself. Then the signal, it's this Beedrill, catch it! Well, you actually surprised me. Now I'm annoyed. I sure hope there was a reason for that demon bird. Come on! You wouldn't hurt an elderly, right? Or his escort? Oh no, Mr. Zaichi looks so scared. Now, out of my way. I'm getting my Pokemon back. Did Doug just fuse with his Beedrill? They did the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance. Oh man, Battle montage. The Geodude's like, watch out! Oh gosh. This doesn't look good. Whoever they are, they're plenty strong. Ugh. Well, lady, you weren't the most obedient subordinate. But despite that, we had some good times together. Don't talk like we're gonna die, Vang. Well, I'm not dying. I'm getting out of here. But things are sure to get tough eventually, and then I wonder... Follow that Rattata! Nobody escaped from Team Rocket! Will he even hesitate before just throwing the pawns away? For a reason.
We got you now, little turtle. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Are you gonna kill him?
You old joker. A Pokemon this rare?
Then what?
One of our masters will be given the captured war turtle. Yeah, 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 yeah. What a reward. Congratulations, little turtle. You just might become a high-ranking member of Team Rocket. Looking forward to working with you.
Team Rocket? What if it isn't your trainer who Braum will be given to you?
That would be a problem.
Night Slash.
So let me just eliminate the other possibilities.
You okay, son? Come on, let's go. Now you banged him good. Excuse me? Did you know he'd do that? My boy, Duck types are far from being the best team players, and no ghost type Pokemon can resist pulling an unexpected prank. I just put 2 and 2 together. You know a lot, don't you, Mr. Zaiji? Thanks for the save. The first hint at the elemental theory here. Yeah, I kind of messed up having PG face exclusively poison types, yet not flinching. Exclusively poison types. PG wouldn't be scared of poison types though, would he? I can't remember. Is he part rock since he's like really ancient? Barely announced, blah blah blah. I really like elemental theory. Even if just to like, you know, subvert. It's nice to have some jumping off points. Don't speak too soon, Wartortle. Thanks for escaping the others, though. You might not like the idea of working with me now, but you know what they say. Everything happens for a reason! You said it! You said the thing! It's in there! Oh my goodness. I still haven't added that to mine. Have I? I don't think so. I don't think I have it in mine yet. I wanted Bianca to say it, because her hat makes her look like an acorn. But I just never got a chance. Oh, it would have been... like after Lily, I think I should have had her say it or something. I don't know. I missed my chance. Maybe later. Maybe eventually. And with a Nuzleaf, yeah. And that's that. Ouchie. PG's one weakness and fear is poison because his old body, while immortal, can't fight off poison developed after he got the immortality. Oh yeah, okay. But he wasn't exactly like super scared of Steen, I guess. I mean, I guess he did when Steen was like threatening him, it wasn't like he was, you know, pissing himself in fear. Maybe he knows how to put on a front. Well, did you have that like character trait already planned for him back when you wrote this part? And that's that. Ouch, Crash. The Beedrill has been captured, ma'am. And it would have been faster had your rat not betrayed us. And it seemed like such a promising recruit. I like you more when you were a loser, Harry. Well, I like you more when you were alive. Did I miss it? When did Lot start fighting against them? I don't remember him betraying them. Maybe it happened off screen. Whatever your name was. He doesn't even remember. That's cold, man. And my last words to Zach were an insult. I'm sorry, Zach. Apology accepted. Who? Now get your paws off my girlfriend. He evolved. Zach, what are you doing here? What, you forgot? I'm your stalker, Zia. You're not getting away from me. Aw, man. Zach. And of course, I didn't come here alone. Your friends should also be receiving some help right now. Who? Hey there, Kenya. The Mankey. Nice to meet ya. Come on, dying at the hands of your own trainer? That's just too strange. Isn't that strange? Man, a cool entrance at the last second. That's the Gary I know. Yeah, Gary Oak. Lot's betrayal is implied here. It happened off screen. Yeah, these old episodes, you keep making things happen off screen, but then like doing it so fast that I'm like, wait, did I miss an episode? Wow, good job giving the criminals my name, Doug. Oops. Gary Green Oak, the grandchild of the famous Professor Samuel Oak. His death here will give us a lot of unwanted attention. Then I have good news for you. You're going down without me dying. Oh, and how exactly are you going to beat us? I never said it will be me. You crawling for help to me, all beaten up, made my day. Yeah, just shut up and prove I wasn't wrong to ask you. It's a good thing I still had your number after our little excavation together. Excavation. And it looks like we arrived just in time too. The police are already on their way here. Brock! Brock is so cool! Look at all those rock types! Oh man. I really miss Brock. You criminals, just pray there will be something left of you for them to arrest. No, yeah. We done messed up. Oh, Brock opened his eyes. He has eyes! I think I've wasted enough time on you. I am a Pokemon of Lady Ariana herself. Fighting me is pointless. Bragging about being a slave. Oh? Who is it this time? Well, oh joy, another bird. Haven't roasted that today yet. Well, whoever's strength you used to make yourself feel better, you and your bunch are too annoying, so if you don't mind. Fwing! What in the world? Claws? What is this guy? I'll kill you now. Ooh. Team Rocket. Oh gosh, gym leader, what do we do now? The odds are against us, but we might have a chance with our numbers. Numbers won't win us this battle. Boss Giovanni said never to fight against gym leaders. We have to retreat. I've already dispatched many of my Pokemon into the caves. They will take care of the others while we have some fun with these three here. You will beat them, right? I mean, you lost to me at your own arena. What? How dare you dare my trainer's ability? Actually, I think I'll sit this one out. I can't even with the that poor Geodude. Come on, he doesn't mean it. I do actually. After all, it's their battle, right, Helios? Whoa, what is going on? Are you earthquaking? I told you, I'm not gonna battle. Helios is just sending the message. Oh. And you seem to be suggesting I'd be at a disadvantage fighting in an unfamiliar terrain. But that sounds more like Albert's philosophy. As for me, well... Brock is here. Why not make the terrain fight for me? Oh, look at all these rock types coming out of the ground. I feel like Onyx is like a big old rock train, just choo-chooing through the earth. There's a lot of Innova Pokemon. And that Clefairy just dancing around. Whoa! Wait a sec. What do you think you're doing? Put me down, woman! Aw, come on. Emergency retreat. Everybody teleport to the meeting point C now. You two, grab the Beedrill and we're... I'm sorry, did you say something? Zia, you evolved? Aw, man. Lilith, in order. Yes. You're going to buy us time by fighting Brock alone, but that's suicide. I'm glad you remain this intelligent until the end. So after all those years, my superior sacrifices me without batting an eye. That's fine by me. Long live Team Rocket. It's my last mission. Oh man, I like this attitude. And I'm going out in flames. Oh yeah, I like her attitude. I just remember her behind bars, like way in the future, like maybe like episode 600 or something. And I'm just like, who? What? When? Like I had completely forgotten about her. How did I forget such a cool moment? Fun fact, Lilith was intended to be Archer's younger sister, thus her blue hair. That idea got scrapped. She's just a really good grunt. Nice. Let me think. Archer is let's see. Is he a admin from another evil team? My Pokemon knowledge is failing me. Let's see. Pokemon Archer. I don't know this one. Was he in... Oh, of course, because it's Gold and Silver. The games that I never played. He looks quite generic in Fire Red Leaf Green, because apparently he was in that. There's a sprite for him, but it's just a generic grunt sprite. I see the resemblance. I do see the resemblance. The one Kathy's into. That must be another plot point that I've forgotten about. Which is why I want to reread this comic. It's so good. I'm going out in flames. Sorry for the delay, guys. Good job staying alive. Staying alive. Until my arrival. I don't give badges to just anybody's, huh? You gave it to Vang, not me. He also did well. Oh yeah, I totally saved the day. The stuffed animal. Anyway, who are those people? Oh yeah, you got the shoulder Pokemon, like Pikachu. You got the hat Pokemon, like Major, and then you got the plushies, the Togepi or the, you know, what other Pokemon was there? I know Misty held Togepi a lot. Well, in any case, you got the one that you're always like hugging around. Sketch shipping. I'll try to remember eventually. Though if it has anything to do with shipping, I usually gloss over it anyways. Seems like, anyway, who are those people? Seems like organized crime to me. Pretty awful guys. We were still looking through the caves, but it seems the rest of them managed to run away. And yet we found many of their Pokemon, just left behind after they became a nuisance. Brock, they were looking for a Mewtwo here. They said that to my face. Mewtwo? And what's that? No idea. Although they were talking about its brainwave, so I think it's a Pokemon? They seem to think I have it. And were they right, I wonder? I never heard of a Pokemon like that, though. How could a random bunch of criminals, they call themselves Team Rocket. Oh, and what's your role in all this? To be a pathetic loser. Well, no more. You beat my rival's strongest Pokemon and you owe me your life. Do the math. But I have a trainer already. If they don't want to get easily tracked, they're gonna relinquish ownership very soon. He evolved before me. Did Bulbasaur ever get a name? Anyway, if they think you have what they want, you definitely need protection. Nah, I think they learned their lesson. Doug, some of their Pokemon we found were dead. What? We don't know for sure, but if they killed their own Pokemon to avoid us finding more about them, they are really dangerous. Not just you, the whole Kanto region might be in trouble. To be continued. I am not pleased with these results, Ariana. You revealed our existence to the world too soon, and involved the gym leaders to boot. I have no excuse, and yet, let's not hear more. You say Mewtwo's unique brainwaves matched a trainer's Beedrill? Not even a psychic Pokemon? I can't explain it, sir, but that's what our strongest psychic type... Forget that. So Brock saw you. Who else was there? It just gets better and better. Oak's grandson, and what scary third-rate Pokemon did they unleash upon you? That Beedrill's owner, he looked like just a regular trainer, but also Gary... Oh, I'm reading this out of order. Forget that. So Brock saw you. Who else was there? That Beedrill's owner. He looked like just a regular trainer, but also Gary Green Oak. It just gets better and better. Oak's grandson, and what a scary third-rate Pokemon did they unleash upon you. They weren't all common. I saw a Bulbasaur, for instance, and a Wartortle. A Wartortle? Yes. Is it important? No, it isn't really. But it reminds me of a certain little boy who apparently kept his gift. Oh! That's right, I forgot. That's awesome. I was wondering if you could check the news update from 2 days ago, but Tails, would that be a spoiler for you? I'm cool, I'll just duck out for a min. Yeah, and I'll probably do that at the end, which is now actually. End of chapter 4, it's almost 5 o'clock, which means I have, that's 3 hours. Perfect! Yeah, so thanks everyone for joining the stream. I'm so glad I got to revisit this comic. There's so many tiny little plot points that I totally, like, after, when I started reading them, it all started coming back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, this part, oh yeah, this part. But it's like, oh man. Alright, so, for anyone who wants to avoid spoilers, I am going to skip to the end now. And honestly, you probably won't even get most of it because there's a lot of new characters and a lot of new developments. But anyone who wants to jump out now, thanks for coming. Especially Tails, I know it's really late for you, but at this point, I'm going to jump to the last screen. Boop. Sabi. Have a good night, guys. Alright. Happy birthday, eWorm. Happy birthday, Tails. And Tails, I will be posting your anniversary gift tomorrow that I was able to draw the other day because I wanted to procrastinate on my comic. Anyway. But yeah. I remember this. I kind of want to read the last one too because it kind of... The last 3, I think? Because they all kind of string together. Okay, bye-bye! Have a good one, and I hope anyone who hasn't read this comic will read it, because it's really great. But it's really long, too, so... Blind little girl Always picking a fight with me, you know that I'm bad. Okay. You will need a lot of patience, Brom. Seat rice. Ceatrice has been through a lot. It's really a miracle she's alive. She doesn't trust anyone and is pretty grim. Polar opposite of you in a way. But perhaps that opposite is what she needs to open up. Mom. You know, I take it back. You probably really don't have anything interesting to say about yourself. And I bet that's why you're so detached. You don't want people to find out that despite your powers and your status and your connections, you're just normal. You want to be special and above it all, so you're putting all your chips on your ESP, but you're just a normal and you hate yourself for it. You don't get to define who's ordinary, Oak, because you're playing a normal person. I can tell by now that you just don't know how to interact with people. You act all cool to hide your real self. Piss them off for fun or try to actually hurt them. You're trying to blend in with human beings, but you're a sociopathic weirdo who doesn't belong. I'm like, sorry for pausing, but I'm so distracted by the expressions. They're so oh, Gary. That face is just so he's really sort of I don't think I've seen him so pissed off. Alright. Of course, you went axe crazy when your family was threatened. You don't really care about them. You just need the few people who actually accept you as their own. How dare you? You're a freak show trying to play human. Beats being a blind little girl with a goddess complex. Yeah. You said one thing too much, Sabrina. I'm leaving. Good riddance. For once we agree on Mewtwo. Huh? Hey! Runs. You like my sound effects? Run. Did she say? Mewtwo's power is said to be unrivaled, even by legendary Pokemon. No, this doesn't concern me. Flashback montage. All those moments. I'm laughing. Being angry at each other. Being shocked together. I want nothing to do with her. She's not my problem. I'm just your problem. I'm just your problem. Brahm's nature is lonely. Yeah, I remember. But his mom is even lonelier. Very anime gasps. I don't care. And he can't help it. He has to run after her. 'Cause they're friends. They're friends. Alright. Your Mewtwo stands on his toes. No, that's right. Now that I think about it, I think that's right. Yeah. It's just Mewtwo's toes are usually a bit thicker than what you've drawn them as. Your Mewtwo's toes are more like his hands. It's like you've reflected that design element throughout. He looks very unnatural, I gotta say. You really captured that kind of test tube baby sort of look to him. Like he shouldn't exist almost. Blaine managed to chase you away 10 years ago. This time, I'm gonna make sure you don't get away. Okay, this lineup. Can we just look at this lineup? I love everyone on her team. And I like that there's only 5 Pokemon too, because she does have the Natu in her hair that helps her out and stuff. I know Delphox, which is you really got the design really well here. Like I usually don't really like Dale Fox's design, but she looks really cool here. Executor. Don't often see a normal Executor anymore, so it's kind of nice. Oranguru, I think. Yeah. Meowstick? And, oh, I should know this one. This is a Hoenn one. A Grumpig. And she's a girl! I love the Grumpig's big ears! Yes! Oh man, they get even bigger in the next panel! It's a good pig. I like the pig. Yeah, I think Mewtwo is so easy to draw for me because he's kind of supposed to be poorly drawn. But he's not poorly drawn. He's drawn... There's a difference between poorly drawn and, like, looks weird, you know? Full force. Now, I don't remember if you responded. But is that thing that your Meowstick doing with the ears, like, part of its species? Because I didn't know that. It's really cool. Oh boy, we got a bunch of names now. Novina's Flamethrower, Ableaf's Energy Ball, Lair's Shadow Wall, Leer. Whatever. Ipic's Shockwave, and Oi Agilvi. Psybeam, yay! I would hate to have the job of whoever it is who has to, like, call out names for graduation. Meowstick does have eyes in its ears. The ears cover them to suppress the heart to control power. That's the gimmick. That's so weird. Oh, that's really weird. All the powers, and he just waggles a finger at them. We can't break through. Stronger! It's useless. It's not even stronger! Milady, this isn't like you. Shut up and keep attacking! Mewtwo used one thought and changes them all into Mewtwo's attacks. No! No! KO. Oh, this is an intense battle. Like, I know he's just like waving his hand, but you got a full team all in one panel here. That's not easy to compose. Oof. You're a monster, but that's fine. I'm a monster myself. Psychic Showdown. Whoa, whoa. Human versus Pokemon. It brings up the question, because there are humans with psychic powers. Are they not just Pokemon? Are humans just Pokemon? Because they can, like, withstand psychic shock, not psychic, electric shocks and, like, lift incredibly heavy Pokemon? That's fine. I don't need your help. Its power is so strong, it's almost like seeing it anyway. It really is a monster. And that's why we're evenly matched. But I should warn you, sir, the reason she's here is because she's special, one could say. Her parents were terrified. The things they said would happen around this child. That's fine. Those exact things are the reason I'm here. The only reason I'm here. Freak. I was thrown away because I was a monster. I was picked up because I was a monster. I love this face on Gary. Just genuineness. You don't get that much from him, because she's kind of right. Like, he does give off that air that I just have to be above it all. But here he's actually learning something new for the first time, but also, like, realizing something about someone he cares about. It's so... He's such a good boy. I slaughtered a man because I was a monster. You're playing a normal person. You're a freak show trying to play human. She wasn't yelling at me. And now I'm gonna... Sabi! Are you okay? Why? What's the point of these powers if I can't even touch it? Slam. We should probably... This is not a fight we can win, is it? It doesn't seem to attack unprovoked. Zack might be able to get us out of... Give it back. Give me my eyesight back. You stole my vision. You forced me to rely on these powers. I couldn't even pretend to be normal. Sabi, stop. Give it back, you hear? Give it back. Steps. Oh no. Don't come any closer. Zack's double... Mewtwo waves his hand. KO. Sabi, look out. Oh, I didn't notice Zack's face. His little swirly eyes. Wing. To say we remember the dead ones. Give me back my eyesight. Ones that left. No. And can never come back. You monster! And here we go. The new episode that I haven't actually read yet. You can't. Don't give me that. I won't. You give it back. Oh man, you used a different brush on her than you usually do. She's vibrating with psychic power. And he just turns away. Oh no, you don't. Gary looks terrified. Elemental theory, remember? Humans have types. Just not the power associated with them. With exceptions. Exceptions, yeah. Get back here, you! Yeet. Lewis's Vine Whip. Oh, that's his name. Alright. Lewis. Sabi, stop! Oak, this is too dangerous. Calm down. Shut up and let go of me. Where's he going? Why is he climbing up there? Whoa! Sabi! No, that's dangerous. This is insane. Stop. She looks like some kind of Dragon Ball Z villain. It can't restore your vision. Oh man, Lewis's face. And you don't need it to anyway. And you were trying to insult me earlier. You were actually talking about yourself. I get it. A monster who tries to fit in and all that. Well, I was doing the same. I'm the weak, painfully normal guy who wants to be strong and cool. Why do you think I can't get enough of you? You have superpowers. You're the youngest gym leader ever. You're in charge of Kanto's biggest city, and now I learn you can freaking fly? You're not a monster, you idiot. You're awesome. But if you hate people only seeing your height, your blindness, and your psychic powers, then why are those the only things you yourself can see in yourself? It's not your eyes that make you blind. It's the fact you keep looking back. Stop chasing the past and hold on to what you have now. I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh no, Gary, no! She's not stopping. At least I beat her to that trust thing. Why did Mewtwo stop? Oh my goodness. Oh man. That face on Oak. It's true. My life did do the flashy thing. I had repressed so much Daisy-related drama. I should have read it to here at the beginning of the stream and then started from the beginning and like come back.
That recap that we did, the last 3 hours, that was just his life flashing before his eyes. After all those short jokes of yours, I find you've been capable of being funny all along. It's a good angle. She's just a mass of hair. We find out she's actually been a Tangrowth all along. Or a Venonat. You're not gonna chase it, are you? No. Oh, she really is a Venonat. When she was younger, at least. Feels like I've wasted half my life doing exactly that. But I'm done now. You're right. I need to stop looking back. I'm going to hold on to what I have now. Maybe we could give this memory thing one more try. Gary, you're right.
I have a good feeling about this. Yes.
Chapter 7 and... Oh no, that's not 7. X is 10. Chapter 12? Chapter 12 end. You're right. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that pure face. That good boy. That good boy face. Venonat evolves into Tangrowth. What's a really... there's no, like, psychic Pokemon that looks like a mass of hair, is there? Jinx? This is like end of movie style, I don't know what to call it even. It's just so good. I love these 2 panels. This is such a good way to end it. Thank you so much, eWorm, for just years and years of good storytelling, great characters, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Can you believe it, guys? Like, we're still on the 2nd evolutions. Gary and Doug still have their starters in 2nd evolution form. We're not even to... This isn't even our final form. There's a lot of callback stuff in this 3-parter I like. Oh man, I love it. It's so good. This is such what's the word? A vulnerable moment. When you decide that you trust someone so much that you would put your life on the line, and then that moment when you think that your trust might not have been the right place, but you don't regret it. And of course she couldn't do it. She had to save him. Because the friends! First part is Gary running up the stairs. And Sabu diving after Gary. Yeah! They both come to each other after thinking that they could just walk away, and then realizing they couldn't. Calls her Sabrina for the first time. At the end, she calls him Gary. But when he calls her Sabrina, it was almost like taking back a relationship that they were forming. It's like, I'm not gonna call you. You're not Sabi to me anymore. You're Sabrina, because you betrayed me or whatever. Where was it? Said one thing too much, Sabrina. It's got like venom dripping from it. But then when you get to when she calls him, it's like the opposite. Where is it? Gary,
Yeah! Give this memory thing one more try, Gary. And you can just see the wind blowing through his hair as he looks into the sunset. And oh man, and you didn't even have to rip off his arms. I wonder what Mewtwo saw that made him run off. This marks the end of shipping month. Oh goodness. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Fittingly enough, and it's gonna be a doozy. So June 13th is the next episode, guys. Are we getting close? Are we going back to what is this? Shrek if you shipped, follow if you fancy. Shrek. Is it gonna go back to Forcoma style in the next episode? I'm sure you're absolutely burnt out on these big episodes. Who's ready for yet another makeover? She's finally gonna get to cut her hair. Is she finally cutting her hair? What if it was like a reverse makeover where she just reverts back to her like canon design? Shriek. It's Shriek. Okay, sorry. I can't read. It's 5:15 in the morning and I have just gone on an emotional roller coaster ride. Well, in any case, thanks again, eWorm, and thanks for everyone who joined in this read along. I hope you enjoyed. What is this? Rate the oh, wow. You can use Pokeballs for the rating. Hope you enjoyed this time we spent together. It was a lot of fun. I gotta get better at reading, it seems. Thanks a lot for this. No, thank you. Like I said, I've been wanting to revisit this comic for a long time, but it's just so dang long. You've put so much work into this comic, eWorm, and it's so good to go back to the beginning and remember just how good it was even back then. Like, it wasn't like one of those... I mean, you always talk about how the art was, like, really bad back then, but even the art wasn't even that bad. And the characters and the story definitely helped carry it along until you got better. But in any case, I will be back on streaming on Monday as usual for our normal stream time at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't know what I'll be doing. Later today I will be posting the next episode of my comic, and then this month we'll be taking a break so that I can get some story stuff sorted. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do more of these. After I finish mine, maybe I'll keep reading eWorms and eventually get to other locks too. But that'll be it for today. Happy birthday, eWorm! And I hope y'all have a great rest of the week. Oh, it's the weekend! Happy weekend, everybody! Adios! This was awesome. Shame about the jet break, but I'll be waiting. Hopefully it will be worth it, and I'll be able to sort things out and not be dying every time I post something. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next week. Adios, folks. Have a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, or whatever time it is in your world. Adios, guys. Bye.